It was like, okay, so I mean, I get it.
I don't know if like,
but I'm not gonna be. I'm not
that
gonna
doesn't
be paying
appeal
you.
to me,
I'm not
like
gonna
as a
pay
person.
First of all, I'm not paying you $39 a month.
Ain't nobody paying for that.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
like,
saying. But I've seen.
But there are people that do.
Ain't nobody paying for it.
And it's not only porn and shit like that. I mean,
Ain't nobody.
It's like
the
feet.
internet.
Anybody to pay.
I mean, I could be posting pictures of my feet and people would pay for this.
Anybody that pays.
Ain't nobody looking at pictures of your feet.
And nobody wants to see.
You'd be surprised.
That's my point.
You'd be surprised.
Well, that's why.
Well, do it, RJ.
People like everything.
I'm not gonna just lift my leg up and put it on.
RJ, you can be the first official sex worker of the Man Scientist Lab
Jesus
podcast.
Christ.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab. Merit scientist lab.
Now you can hear my voice.
I don't believe you, RJ.
You don't believe me?
I believe you told the people you work with everything.
No, not at all, dude.
Told them everything.
Everything?
You tell people. You tell the viewers, listeners, everything.
Fuck.
Isn't that quality entertainment?
Whole name. You're
This
the real.
shit-
You're
half
the real
shit I
DJ
talk about
Vlad.
happened like 10 years ago.
You're the real DJ Vlad. It's past
Yeah,
the statute
I'm
of
telling you.
limitations.
I don't like DJ Vlad.
Nah.
I don't either.
I don't like. I used to like the show because I used to like the interviews, but I always felt like he's a bound. Like everything he said was so fucking goofy.
Dog, once you find out that he's not even in the room, it's like, oh.
I had a feeling.
Oh yeah, I knew that was like a green screen and he's on a laptop. Like you're talking to a fucking laptop.
Yeah.
You don't even see him on camera. He's just talking to you. And you sitting there looking at the camera and a fucking laptop like an idiot.
My man RJ jumped out a window.
Hey,
I did.
Okay.
Did you tell us this?
I mean,
Yeah,
dude, it was
yeah,
probably
I
like
know.
a year ago.
Well, tell us again.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
Cliff notes.
10 years ago in my youth.
Oh, this is the hotel party.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was at a hotel party.
Oh, okay. You go ahead and tell us.
Yeah. So, so I was on probation, and I obviously couldn't smoke or anything like that. I was behaving myself, and we used to go to the hotel here off of Backlick Road, right by the Five Guys. It's
Shit.
the Red Roof Inn. That you.
They always just give rooms to minors over there.
Yeah. No, we were.
That's
we were
backpage
I was
friendly.
probably like 19, I would say, like if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah,
Most
still,
most hotels are really reluctant to give out rooms to people like under 25.
I mean, whatever. But
They know why
I
you
think
get
my
them.
friend had a fake ID. I think that's. I remember he had one. I don't know if that helped, but anyway, I was on probation. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't doing anything. I would drink on occasion, and we go up to I think it's the second floor. Some room on the side and everything, and my friends are in there. They're smoking and stuff and whatnot, and I'm chilling. I'm not doing anything. And somebody, I don't remember how it exactly happened, but somebody was like, "Hey, the cops are out front," and obviously everybody starts freaking out a little bit. It's like, "Oh, why are they here? Like, do they smell it in the hallway? They probably do. I mean, those kinds of hotels are, shit like that happens in them." And I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, I can't get caught. Like, I'm not going to jail. Or I'm not getting caught up while I'm on papers, I should say. And they were like, yeah, now they're in the lobby. I can't remember how this happened, but somebody said they were in the elevator. And I was like, yo, I'm not going down. And I was standing by the window, and I looked down, and I was like, yo, this isn't that far. I was like, I could probably just fall out of the window, like, kind of gracefully.
Just hang on it.
Yeah. That's basically kind of what I did. So I was like, yo, I'm not getting caught up, because I thought these people were coming to our room. And so I opened the window. I looked down. I'm thinking, like, I mean, it's kind of far, man. It's about 10 feet.
One story is it's a story.
Yeah. So I end up climbing out of the shit, and so I'm like basically like dangling, like with my legs kicking, kind of thing, out of the window. towards the Five Guys parking lot, dude. So if somebody was like walking to their vehicle or something, they just looked up. They would.
So if they just left cops at the car.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, you two go in there. We'll just hang out right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like
Look at
fucking
that.
dangling from the window and shit. And I was like, all right, well, I'm already out here. I got to let go. So I let go, right? And I fell and I landed and I didn't break anything, but I kind of like landed on my like right leg, like a little too stiff. It wasn't terrible. And I was like, oh, like that wasn't like too bad, right? But now I'm thinking like, oh, I got to get out of this place. So I go around the side of before I go around the side of the building, one of the young ladies that was with us, she had like a Bacardi bottle or something, I don't know. And she was like, "Here, I want you to catch this." And it was like one of those like big bottles. I was like, "Yeah," and it's made of glass. I was like, "I'm not catching this shit." And she just threw it anyway. I told her not to throw it. She threw it anyway, and it just shatters everywhere on the ground. And that's when I was like, "Okay, I definitely need to get away from where I am right now." So I basically like, ran to my car, which I normally park in the cut, and I got in it, and I just like put the seat back, and I just laid down in it for like 20 minutes.
Incognito.
Yeah, I just laid in it for like 20 minutes. I'm dead ass serious. And I looked up, there was like nobody was there. Nobody had called me saying, "Hey, you've been arrested," or
Hey, bring that bottle of Bacardi back.
Yeah, no bullshit. So I just I ended up going home. But yeah, I literally just basically fell out of the second floor window of a hotel because I thought cops were gonna come.
From this?
Because you were scared.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And the key is to always go upstairs. Go to the steps and run upstairs.
And what if I had to jump off the roof?
No, then you just take the elevator down because they see the elevator came from a higher
Well, I
floor.
wasn't thinking that
It's all good.
It's not a
rationally at the time. I was
You're
like,
not a
oh,
real-
this isn't that far of a
you're not a
fall.
re- you're not a
Might
real
break
criminal.
my legs.
You're not a real criminal.
It's all right. Oh, okay.
Didn't he like the hella back from the roof?
yeah, no bullshit.
Oh my God, he
Just
fell on
swinging
his
on the shit
leg.
and your head's like bumping against something. No.
Hey, remember back when weed like used to be like scarce?
Where when you
When you were like 15?
No, like when I was like 25.
Oh, jeez.
Well, like, but seriously though, y'all, I don't know. Well, I don't know if
yeah,
anybody here doesn't want to admit to smoking marijuana. I'm sorry. I was just
That's-
saying.
I think
I just
it's
remember
cool.
back in the day,
That's
like
cool.
when like smoking in a hotel with like your friends, like the amount of weed y'all would have would be so like skimp.
That's because you ain't had no money.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But like now, it's like you pull up, it's like, oh, it's just me. That's just me. I just be having a lot of weed when I pull up. Okay.
No,
I remember the days of the fat dub.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fat.
The dub could hold down like 8 people.
yeah.
The
And
dub.
if you could get too good, because we smoked Dutches. I know,
right.
yeah,
Dude,
we
my
smoked
fucking,
Dutches.
I got a Dutch. I got,
Why the fuck are you so close to me? I'm
Yeah.
just looking
Am
at you.
I super
My
close to you,
fucking-
Jared?
my
Oh, my
fucking
God.
ex, she used to cut Dutches in half the long way.
And make them like little,
Make
the
'em real
thin
s-
paper.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Cut them like she used to be sitting there, cut them, and then she would roll like a half a Dutch.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
And this she would basically have like 2 blunts out of 1 Dutch.
Yeah, but that's
That was a lot of weed, dog. I mean, it was not a lot
That's
of weed.
really one blunt. You just made it smaller.
But so you have 2 blunts out of 1.
Yeah.
It's still the same length as a regular blunt,
Oh,
but it's,
Yeah,
just,
it's just like thinner.
it's thinner.
It's like way thinner.
Oh, okay.
But I was just like thinking about that earlier. Like
Did we ever do the?
I used to
the-
roll smoke skimp J's, like
what is
real
it?
skimp little
Yeah,
white
the-
boy joints.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's rolled a skimp J. I don't want to hear anybody's. There will be no ats
Yeah,
towards
na-
me.
now it's
Everybody's-
like-
I rolled a skin, Jay,
yeah.
back in the day.
Did you ever do the jelly thing? Like where we put the gel? Like, did we ever do
I
that
put
at my
honey-
house?
I put-
The
you guys
honey,
probably did
right?
that. Yeah, you did that.
I put wax in mine.
I put honey back in the day. I put blunts in the microwave.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
In
Damn,
the
we've all done the
oven.
same.
Like once you like, it's like once you saw Snoop do it, it's like, let me see what that's about.
Yeah, you
Like
know,
it dries it real fast.
Cause the thing is like the Reggie, since there was so much Reggie back then, you'll do anything to make the weed better.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like even the raid people, I knew people that spray cologne in their weed, like outrageous shit.
I've never.
Dude, like I was telling them
Spray
a while
Axe.
back. Well, no, I don't know
I'll
if
be
I.
pissed off.
But
when
I've
my
seen
pack
people
smell like Axe.
Body
Like-
spray.
like somebody took like I guess the bag and they like kind of like. I'm sorry.
But they
Like,
stick breath in it.
No, yeah, they put their breath in it and then put it in like the microwave for 20 seconds to make it more like fluffy from the moisture of their breath and all that other shit.
My understanding was the microwave would just dry it faster.
I heard the microwave was killing the THC out of the shit. That was always the legend.
The legend, I don't know. Like I have not done this
The
in
legend.
so many years.
I believe it.
It makes sense.
You
I
can
mean,
put all types
really,
of
all
stuff.
the microwave does is it makes the water molecules move fast. That's where the heat comes from.
What does a microwave do?
That's what it does.
I never knew.
It makes the water molecules in whatever you're cooking move faster, like at a rapid speed. So that's where the heat comes from. It's just friction.
I always thought it was like fucking some type of radiation.
Nah. I mean, it is. It's a radio wave. It's a microwave.
Have you ever washed a
That
bag
shit will burn you.
like by accident?
Yeah. I did everything. I did every weed.
Yeah,
I was in the weed business.
dude. I remember I found something years ago, and it got washed, and so I was like, okay, like it's still good, right? Like, and I smoked it, and it tasted just like straight soap, dude. Like the whole thing, it just tasted like straight.
Soapy.
Yeah, it was horrible. I was so disappointed. But yeah, don't do that.
Sound like a clean smoke.
Nah.
Did you?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Is that Tide?
No, dude. Yeah, it tasted so bad. I had to throw it away.
Why does my weed smell like bounce pad?
What's the best detergent?
What's the best detergent? I don't know.
I'm fucking with
what y'all fucking
the
with?
Arm & Hammer with the Oxy.
Yeah, my man.
Traditional. No, I was thinking that one too. That's a good one.
That's traditional.
No, that's actually really my grandmother uses that. So
Tide is alright.
No, I'm talking about the liquid though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
liquid.
the.
Oh, I thought you meant the powder.
Yeah, the yellow bottle with the red top. The yellow bottle, red top.
I use the blue top. It's the
Well,
fresh scent.
it's whatever top you
Yeah.
want it to be, man.
But then it has the Oxy, supposed to get the odor.
The OxyClean.
We got the
Yeah.
OxyClean powder, the box of that
Yeah.
with Purex. We use Purex now, but if I'm buying this Tide,
Tide, I feel like it's the top brand.
yeah,
Tide,
you don't need
yeah.
as much,
It smells really strong though.
They do got
but you don't need as much. You just need a
I
little
like
bit.
the Tide dryer sheets. Them
Yeah.
shits are fucking fun.
yeah, they're really nice. I actually agree.
I like the Tide pen. The Tide pen is underrated.
Oh man, underrated
Dude.
and undefeated.
Yeah, shout wipes.
So wait, with
Shower-
the Tide pen,
shower
what is
wipes
this? Is it like where you?
We
Yeah,
It's like a
So
pen?
say you
take that beer stain right out.
exactly. Say you spill some beer on your
Oh,
shirt,
yeah.
right? It's a pen, and you just like you push it down like a marker. How you got to recharge your marker,
Yeah.
and then you scrub it.
It's an art to it too,
And,
though.
yeah, and then you got to like push in
Yeah.
towards the middle
You
of the
gotta know what
fucking
you're
jump. The shit, the fucking shout wipes. I found out about them bitches when I was working at Nike, because people was this nasty.
Yeah, some nasty motherfuckers.
Like the Tide pen got some barbecue sauce off of some Jordan 13s one time. I set them bitches at the front. of the
Super nice.
I set them bitches at the front of the store. Somebody came in from the mall. I don't know what the fuck they were eating, and they was like, "Oh, look at these!" Spilled a big dollop of fucking
Fucking.
off the
You're
He
not
Got
supposed to eat
Games.
in those stores.
Yeah, you're not really supposed to. Yeah, I mean, I never really.
Who's enforcing that? Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's. You're assholes.
Take that burrito out of here.
You're a fucking asshole if you enforce some shit like that.
Can you not eat in our stores?
Dude, motherfucker, I had motherfuckers enforce the goddamn. It was like 6 of us walking around Springfield Mall.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
good.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got to break this up.
Was it the bald black dude?
I don't know. This was like 2009.
That
99.
dude worked there forever.
Oh, this had to be 99.
That's what I'm talking about. Even back
That's when the
then.
mall was going a little crazy.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
'cause
there was some wild shit happening up there.
I remember when they put that rule into effect, it was like no more than 4 people in a group. Like,
Right, but this was like, it was like an odd number. You know what I'm saying? It was like 6 of us.
Yeah, there's
So
two
it was
more
like-
in there.
So you got to break up. So it was like 2 of us just had to walk off on our own.
I know it was so
It was
stupid.
so stupid. It was
Ruining
like,
friendships.
yeah, I'm
They
like,
were-
no, we're going to the movies.
They were worried about gang shit. That's what
These motherfuckers on the high school basketball team. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what they put it in play. Because I remember all that shit. Because one of my boys,
That's pretty crazy.
one of my boys got banned. They took his picture, everything.
I just moved here, man. I was trying to bond and shit.
No. They will take your picture, put it on the wall in their office, and if they catch your ass,
It's terrible.
booting you out again.
Terrible.
That's back in the Bennigan's days.
People stop.
Bennigan's.
Yeah.
That's when they had the. That's when
The
they had
Bennigans.
Remember they had the little joint. It was like a simulator. It was a ship.
Yeah, the ship in the middle, like
I remember that shit.
right below
Oh
the
my
movie
God.
theater, right?
Like that, yeah. Throwback.
That was kind of high class for that mall.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
That mall was big as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking-
You know what's crazy? I never got in there.
how many fucking? It had 2 GameStops,
It had 2 movie theaters.
2 movie theaters,
Two
2 food
2 food
courts,
Yes.
2.5 food
2
courts.
and a half. They had that little one.
Upstairs,
Yeah.
there was one upstairs. Then
Oh,
there
and
was-
the little one
Yeah,
downstairs where the
yeah.
Pizza Hut,
Right.
pan
Yeah,
pizza.
that
Pizza.
little one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
that's
Yeah.
that was low key the best one.
Yeah, it was.
But
It was.
Even though there's a Popeyes and another one, but that one had the panda.
What was
it
that
Panda
arcade?
The arcade over there.
What's that joint called?
I don't even remember.
Time out.
Nah, Time Out was a regular arcade. You talking about that big one?
I'm talking about the one with the laser tag. The one that was by the.
Isn't that like laser Qzar or something like that?
Yeah.
This man right here pulled it. It's definitely Qzar.
No, but it changed a couple of times.
But I just remember Qzar.
Oh.
I remember Qzar.
That's an independent brand right there.
Yeah. Dude, like having your birthday party there was like I don't know, like $400. My dad was like, "We'll never go there."
That's where everybody used to go. There was 2 games that everybody used to play. I'm older than y'all, so everybody used to go there. Fucking Daytona 500 and fucking Tekken. There would be lines on that fucking Tekken game.
Bruh, my favorite game was Time Crisis.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
I love Time Crisis. To this day.
Fuck,
I need
Lucky
to put that on there.
Lucky should have got rid of. They fucked up getting rid of Time Crisis.
Time Crisis 2. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Lucky's had that bitch.
Shit.
Well, I remember playing all of because Dave and Buster's, they have, what is it, 3 or 4 now?
Every
Time
Buster's got Time
games?
Crisis.
Yeah.
They got Time Crisis.
I need another Time
games.
Crisis.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of Time Crisis.
Like yeah. But it's nothing like that.
But it's the
Time
same
Crisis
shit.
2.
It's the same. It's like,
Time Crisis 2020.
action. That's
Time.
what we need to get on here.
You gotta step on the pedal.
Fucking just create a Time Crisis 2020, like you're battling COVID zombies.
Imagine.
Yeah, so we're talking about
That would
COVID.
be dope.
Mark, what do you think about the whole
About COVID virus?
Yeah, the whole
It's a pretty
thing.
broad question.
Oh, man.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's-
I haven't
it's
seen.
What do you think about infectious diseases?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like
Hey,
this.
Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know anybody that got a cold this year.
Shit.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know nobody that
Listen
got
to
a
the
cold this motherfucking year. I
Listen-
don't know anybody.
I had a stuffy nose.
Yeah, listen to the last couple episodes of
sore
Mad
throat.
Sciences Lab. You'll
But
hear,
my thing
a
is
different
you
grade.
keep on the low though. If you like a little snuffy or you got a cough or something,
Yeah, you gotta be cool about
you
it.
don't let nobody know. You're like, yeah. Oh shit, man.
You-
Something's in my throat.
You ever be standing somewhere and got a fucking cough?
You might die. You might pass out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm big on conspiracy, but I had to fall back because that shit will ruin your life.
Yeah.
But I definitely went to Illuminati college. I definitely got like I'm working on my masters. Like,
Where is this?
YouTube. YouTube University.
Called Google.
I took the Illuminati course, but yeah.
Zeitgeist and all that
Yeah,
shit.
Zeitgeist. But that's old. Like,
Alex Jones.
Flash, but you know, like
Hey.
it's a lot of wild shit. So my thing about it with conspiracies is like, man, you can say anything. Like, you know, Tom Hanks is in on it. Like they had a whole Tom Hanks trafficking children. Ellen DeGeneres is in on it, and it's about COVID. Like, you know, they kind of tie it together, and it makes sense. It's like Ellen DeGeneres did cancel her show. Like,
They wasn't coming after her ass.
It's like, damn, Tom Hanks, where you at now? Like, he went to Greece. Like, it's like shit adding up.
Yeah, he did become a Greek resident, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Like, it's a lot of shit. But you can say anything. That's why I know. And there's a lot of shit they said was gonna happen that ain't happen. But I feel like I would say this. I can't be like, man, the disease is fake because people are dying. I know people that died. Me personally, I haven't known anybody personally that has died. Unfortunately,
Just
but
wait on it.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid, but
The way this shit is going, wait on it.
But I feel like it's another agenda behind everything, man. It's a super another agenda.
I'm with you on that. Like, I believe there's something there, but the numbers that I've seen as far as like death and cases, like the ratio to me, it doesn't.
There hasn't been a.
My thing is like,
What do you mean?
I can't believe just numbers and shit everybody say. It's 5 million deaths, 6 million tomorrow.
But
Like,
that's
they
what
can
I'm
say
saying.
anything. I don't know. I only seen 30 people today.
How
Like,
many?
I can't tell
You always hear them talking about.
I can't tell you if 50 million people died. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't see that many people. You're like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Show him the pictures.
yeah,
Show him the pictures.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, like they say, like 500 people, the cases are going up. Like, okay, more people are getting tested because they're curious. You know what I'm saying?
It's a 9/11 every day now.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tense.
Yeah.
It's very tense. But I'm gonna tell you like
I'll
this.
tell you what, I'm masking up though.
I still mask
I'm
up,
mask
but-
up for the other people.
Yeah.
I would hate to get COVID, talk all this shit, man. Fuck COVID.
Man, that's
fucking die.
that's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that shit works. But I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, it's like, damn, these dudes is really trying to kill us. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Population
it's
control.
always something like, really, I'm looking out for that vaccine. Y'all got to watch out.
Nah, I'm not fucking with it.
Well, they just I think approved like I think in
they?
140. I don't know.
Yeah,
They-
who is that?
I don't know the
Yeah,
FDA
they said
shit.
it's
I don't know.
good.
Some fucking somebody did.
They said it's all right. Like,
They were like, hey, don't worry about it. You know that kind of
They
thing.
dudes killing us.
Did you say the FDA?
No.
Oh, you
I
mean
did.
you mean the
Biden
government?
too? You know, it's them. Everybody, fucking Lil Wayne says good. That's how they gonna get everybody. They gonna get one of these rappers to come out and be like, "I did my vaccine. Do yours." Look.
Oh, you saw at the beginning, like how they had all celebrities coming out, like Idris Elba doing fucking TikToks and shit. Yeah, we got tested positive. You're like, what?
They actors.
Yeah,
they get paid to do shit.
Yeah,
for people. You know what I mean? But this is a side note, man. Yeah, this is the dumbest shit I seen on Instagram this year. Y'all seen this one picture of me? It's like $100K or lunch with Jay-Z. And then you see people saying like,
right, I want 100 money. I want 100K.
People like, well, yes, a lot of y'all gonna take the 100K, but I'm about my business. Like a lot of people talk about.
No, you're not, because you're trying to get some free shit.
My thing is like, why is Jay-Z gonna fuck with you if you don't even got 100K?
Exactly.
Yeah, what's he gonna tell? What is he gonna tell you to make him 100? What information does Jay-Z have?
He trying to get
that
in
you
the
haven't
room,
heard on Reasonable
some
Doubt.
Real shit.
Yeah, he trying to get in the rooms with the people who are multi-billionaires. That's the rooms he's trying to get himself into. But he ain't trying to get in the room with thousandaires.
It's a hypothetical, Jared.
No, I get it, but I was going along what he was saying. It's like,
give me that motherfucker.
Yeah, I want the money. And it's more than 100K. It was like $1 million.
Yeah, give me $1 million. Shit. Or Jay-Z.
Do you want $1 million or do you want a book to teach you how to make $1 million? I want $1 million.
Listen,
and then
fuck that
then
book.
I'll buy the book to figure out how to make another.
No. I'm gonna get a financial advisor. I'm gonna figure out how to fucking make this money work.
But that's
$1 million.
But that's where we at right now. Because with Instagram, Facebook, all the other shit, people can say anything.
People dumb as hell.
And it's like, you know, it causes debate. Like people find like, oh, you're gonna take the 100,000 and you're not gonna listen to Jay-Z, you know, that wise man. Like, you know, people fight over that. So you can say anything about coronavirus, 100 people, million people, 1,000 people, everybody dead. They be like, everybody dead today, and you might believe it. You know what I'm saying? You like, shit, well, I ain't going outside. Shit, fuck everybody dead.
But then when I do go outside, I see 30 motherfuckers walking and running like there's nothing going on.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like, you know, there's a lot of ways to sell the truth. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ways to lie with the truth too. There's a lot of ways to finesse, and you just gotta look at the agendas. Who own this news station? You know what I mean? Or who give it money? They don't even gotta own it. Like who's invested, and how's it tie into them?
It's funny how Pfizer is that's the one we hear about all the time anyway. It's funny how they're the front runners for this whole vaccine shit. Like, oh yeah, Pfizer, they got approval from the FDA.
Well, other companies are working on them too. They just the first ones to get it through all this processes.
They said Johnson & Johnson got one.
Right. They all gonna have one.
They said Nintendo got one.
Shit.
Got that new Xbox coronavirus.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me after some point. You know.
Come get your Xbox Series that's in your free COVID shot. You know what I'm saying?
But COVID vaccines by Sony.
Sony. Imagine.
You can't buy this new Xbox of Sony if you don't get a fucking COVID shot.
Ugh. I'm good.
Come on in here.
Imagine it, people
get inoculated.
That's 500 million vaccines right there. Like, people gonna get it. Like, man, I can't get the PS5. Shit, man, let me get 2 vaccines.
I'll pass on that.
I'm not fucking with that shit for no time soon.
I don't know. Like, have you ever gotten the flu shot or anything like that?
I'm pretty sure I have. As an American,
I got that flu shot once, and I was nope.
But I'm against putting shit in your body. That you're gonna put the disease that you don't want in you.
Yeah.
Plus
well,
formaldehyde and a bunch of other shit.
Well, the crazy part about this is what I'm hearing from the vaccine. The vaccine is not the actual virus. It's like it's a simulation of what it is. Yeah,
some
the RNA.
RNA.
Yeah. So yeah, what's that? The DNA is deoxyribo. So ribonucleic acid is RNA.
There you have it, people. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just a piece of the DNA.
They're showing our DNA. I think they are though. Why they gotta give us new DNA? My DNA straight.
No, it's the DNA of the virus or the RNA of the virus.
So we need that.
I don't need shit. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten the flu shot like willingly, like maybe 2 or 3 times.
I got a few times when I went in the Marine Corps, and then I remember the last time when I was about to get out, and I told the doctor, I was like, I don't want no shot, because we were on our way back. We were in Japan. We were on our way back to.
Go ahead, my bad.
What happened?
Nah, go. I forgot how loud I can sound. I'm just talking to myself, and it sounds like I'm talking to everybody. I was saying I need to take my asthma medicine for the people. So for everybody that got asthma, it's cool to have it too, because I got it. It's cool.
Oh, I didn't put the camera not on you. Oh, there you go.
I don't have asthma then.
No, so we were on our way back from Japan, and I was about to get out of the Marine Corps, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to get out. I don't want this fucking shot, because every time the last time I got it, I always get sick right after. And the doc was like, he was like, do you normally get sick? I'm like, No.
You know, they almost tried to take my organs one time.
He was like, all right, then don't worry about it. I'll just
Dude,
put it
that'd
in.
be-
Who tried to take your organ? What?
Talking about Los Angeles.
Oh, shit. Here we
Y'all
go.
want to hear this?
Yeah, sure, man.
So listen, the story begins in Orange County.
Of course.
Yeah, and I'm at a weed event.
The Ducks.
I used to be in the exotic cannabis business, and we had a table, and we was at this one event that had no ventilation.
Wait, real quick. Was it legal there when you were there?
Yeah, it was super legal.
Okay.
It was legal, illegal.
Oh, you were there during a
It's-
medicinal / legal time.
Yeah, we was doing our thing. Shout out to No Brand. So we was at this one event in Orange County that had no ventilation. And the thing about these events, there's a whole rack of different vendors, and you got people in there smoking everything, Phillies, Dutchess. But the most deadliest shit is the free dabs. Because people think free dab is, oh man, let me get a free dab. It's not even a dab. You're probably smoking like glue. You know what I mean? Because, you know, that concentrate is so expensive. Just to be giving it away is very counterintuitive.
You smoking a fucked up batch.
He's probably smoking 1% dab, no lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, are they just giving away money? They might as well sit there and just give away like $2, $3.
Yeah, because you gotta like strain the shit, like, and it takes a bunch just to get a little bit of oil, right?
Yeah, So I'm right next to a guy that's doing that. And then I'm having like an asthma attack. And I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? The people I'm working with, I'm like, yo, after I drop everybody off, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Because at the time I didn't have any asthma problems. So I didn't have like the little pump or nothing like that. So I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. They can get me right. So I go to the hospital in the Valley, and I'm high as shit because I had like this one of the vendors, a good friend of mine. He used to make these infused drinks, and them joints was smacked like a motherfucker. So
Greg.
Yeah, I already know.
So I'm in the joint eating the smoothie, but I didn't smoke that day. So that's just remember, I didn't smoke. I just ate the smoothie. So I'm twisted, and it hit me right when I get into the hospital. Ooh. And I smell like 100 blunts because I was in the event. You know what I mean? So I go in there, and the first thing I see is a dude with a bunch of fucking scabs or whatever shit.
You see some nasty shit.
Yeah, and he's like, and like you guys are laughing. And then his mom is like, it's okay, babe. Like, they're like, man, she like crying. So I'm like, damn, this shit's kind of fucked up. So I get in there, and then like I can't breathe and shit. And then talking to the lady, and I'm like, yeah, I just came here. I need to get some asthma treatment, whatever. And she's like, all right. She's like, well, did you smoke today? And my eyes is red as shit, and I smell like I'm in a million blunts. I was like, nah.
Well, you didn't smoke.
I did it. She looked at me. She's like, you know, we can't help you if you lie. I was like, I'm sorry, I did it. And then she's like, And then boom. So anyway, so then like, all right, well, we'll take you in the back. So we go in the back, right? And they put me in a little gurney shit, whatever. You sit up, and the thing is, the curtains were like this. It's this curtains right around by myself. I'm sitting there with the asthma shit, and then like a lady come in from like through the curtain. She had like this little machine with her. She's like, all right, are you ready for your X-ray? I'm like, X-ray? I'm like, nah. I'm like, I don't need an X-ray. She's like, you don't want an X-ray? I'm like, nah. She's like, so you declining an X-ray? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. And she just leaves. And then another dude comes. He's like, all right, I got your pills for you. I'm like, pills? I'm like, what pills? I don't want any pills. He's like, so you declining the pills? And he said whatever it was. I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right. And he left. And then another person came. He's like, all right, well, we're here to hook you up to the IV. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need no IV. Like, what's going on? And they said, all right, you don't want the IV? I'm like, all right. She's like, and then someone else came and was like, all right, we're here to take you to the 7th floor. I'm like, yo, I don't want to go to the 7th floor. He's like, you don't want to go to the 7th floor? All right, now I'm getting nervous. Plus, I'm high as shit. I'm like, yo, they're going to kill me. Like, I'm not leaving here alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in there, and then, like, once the shit finished, that was weird. And once the shit finished, I kind of, like, try to sneak up out of there. But they called me, and they were like, you know, they trying to give me the bill. So, you know, the bill was like $4,000. So I was like, all right, well, mail it to me. And they're like, well, we can't do that. It's like, well, we're going to have to talk to our specialist. Just wait here. And when she left, the girl at the counter, she was like, she hit the button for the door. She's like, let's go. I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, huh? She's like, and I got the fuck up out of there, yo.
They're trying to get you for some bread.
Get some bread or organs. Like, listen, you either gonna give up your fucking kidney or we need $5,000.
Holy shit.
Spooky as shit. But the funny thing is, I go to the parking lot and I get in the car and I'm about to leave. And I'm high as shit. I'm like, let me just rest my eyes for 5 minutes. And I rest my eyes. And then when I blink, when I open them, the parking lot's full of cars. It was like 3 in the morning when I left. And I open my eyes. The sun is up. It's full of cars. And I go to leave. It's fucking $45 to leave. What? Because I was there overnight.
Ah, damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, all of them fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What
So watch out.
hospital?
It was somewhere in the valley.
Yeah,
Winnetka.
no,
It's like
they don't need
Winnetka
to-
area.
They don't need to know that.
I want to
gotta-
know so if
They
they
got
gotta go there,
They
they
got
don't try to take
nah,
that shit.
nah, Vlad. They got a tab for him
He
waiting.
said, "No,
Nah.
Vlad."
They gonna track you down off this one. Like, oh,
And
we
that's
got
not-
him.
That's not the first time a hospital tried to kill me. They tried to kill me in Florida one time too.
Mm.
They gave me an unauthorized spinal tap.
Mm.
And I went home and I was leaking spinal fluid. I didn't know for like 3-4 days.
What the fuck?
And I
Shit,
couldn't
one-
walk or stand. This was like 16, 17.
One of my coworkers
Look,
fucking passed away from a fucking from like a bad spinal tap.
Spinal tap ain't no joke. They stick a
Nah.
needle in your spine.
Yeah, that's
Right,
what I
he-
heard.
it-
Don't they
it-
take a piece of your spine out with that?
No,
Take the juices.
yeah,
Ugh.
the fluid.
Yeah, the spinal
But they
fluid.
they paralyzed him
I can see that.
perfectly fine. He was perfectly fine.
Going in.
Yeah, like I worked with the motherfucker for like 2-3 years.
So why did they decide to do a spinal tap?
Because he was having bad headaches, and they said he might have meningitis.
That's exactly what they told me. I might have.
So they gave him a fucking joint, and he went from perfectly healthy to fucking crippled, and then he passed away like maybe 2 years ago.
Man,
He has a twin brother.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit fucking sucked, bro. I was like, because he used to text me like while he was laid up, and it was like, you know, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
it's hard. You don't know what to say to somebody.
right?
in
He
that
had a
situation.
daughter. You know what I'm saying? But then it was like, yeah, man, you heard such and such died. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Nah, it was crazy.
He's a good dude, man. Worked hard, didn't fucking bother nobody. Quiet dude. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Spinal fluid is
that's
crazy.
why I
Yeah.
strongly believe, well, especially for black people, like we need to have black doctors. Like,
Yeah.
you don't go to no just random motherfucker.
Right, man. They,
Like, at
they don't give a
at
fuck.
At
They
the
don't.
general hospital, they're experimenting. That's what they're
they
just
wanna-
getting out of
yeah,
college.
They trying to see what they can get. They can
Get
do.
that check too.
Yeah, exactly.
Get that motherfucking check.
Like
Well,
that, like that's another conspiracy with the COVID shit. They calling all these deaths and people putting people on fucking ventilators and shit.
Yeah, it's like 30 grand they get or some
yeah,
shit
it's like
that.
I think 30, 35 or something. I can't remember. That's a fucking
Chunk
lot of
change.
money.
Yeah,
Well, they
especially
should-
if it's
they
like
should-
6 million.
After this shit, man, it's got to be some universal fucking health care or something, man. Because y'all made enough. Y'all got bailed out enough. Y'all
Yeah.
made enough money, bro.
Look. That's my reaction.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. So when they gave me that spinal tap, they finessed the shit out of me. They had me in the hospital, and every day, like, yeah, we're gonna fix you tomorrow. They kept getting me that, and the thing is, I'm getting hooked on painkillers because I couldn't eat, I couldn't sit up, and they inject, and I was at the IV, so I hit the button, and you know what I'm saying, get that fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm getting hooked on painkillers, and this is what had to happen. They had to, my father, because I'm still 17, had to check me out of there against doctor's orders. I had to take a wheelchair to the 7-Eleven across the street and take an ambulance to another hospital. And all they had to do to fix me was take blood out my arm and inject it in my back, and the blood would
Clot up.
clot up. And literally in 5 minutes, I could have did cartwheels the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? And then the bill was like 60 grand.
Damn,
Suck my dick. I ain't paying shit. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Fuck
shit.
out of here.
just ridiculous.
Like 60 grand to kill me? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. That's all I'm worth right now. But, you know, it's like,
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
it's a dirty game.
You got to get black
If
doctors.
we could say their name, that's fucking Florida East Hospital in Orlando.
My doctor's
you
Nigerian,
guys.
and he happened to do a residency at my place of employment. So it just happened to be like the same dude.
I think the next time I'm going to go to like a voodoo doctor.
Yeah, man, you gotta go to a
Them
doctor.
joints too. Them not voodoo, but like
I want some motherfucking.
What's like voodoo?
no, I'm talking about like
said like voodoo?
Yeah, because he's like
Voodoo
it's
light?
something like that, but it's stuff.
like alternative medicine, like
That's not voodoo.
Dr. Sebi lifestyle?
no, it's not. But voodoo's not really voodoo. It's gotten a bad rap. But it can still be like.
Are they still
positive.
making that movie based on Dr. Sebi? Like
With
you guys
the
know?
Nipsey Hussle movie?
Yeah, the one that he started.
That's supposed to
obviously,
killed
that
him?
Shout out to
yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, by the way.
Yeah.
I was in LA when they killed him. That was kind of fucked up. But I think so. I mean, Dr. Sebi, you want to keep that shit on the rats. They talking about he got the cure for herpes and everything. AIDS, cancer, everything.
Clean these Springfield streets up
It's funny. I
Yeah,
saw
by himself.
I saw something recently how it was saying that I forgot who it was, but it was way back in the day. How whoever this person was, I think it was Rockefeller. Matter of fact, how he had whatever because he had petroleum shit, and back then he blocked all the natural herbs and put like this what is it called? Like when you're trying to propaganda on like like herbal healings that's been
Yeah.
around for thousands of years, and just so they could push this
That sounds about right.
the big pharma shit that's happening now.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's all greed if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Anything green.
Rockefeller was a fucking evil motherfucker, dude.
And that's the dude you choose to name your company after?
Yeah.
And that's fact, though.
That's how it
I hope
works.
everybody got that.
I got it.
I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
I got it.
Yeah.
Ether, baby.
This is a lot of fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun with the mad scientist.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going because
Let's go.
I'm gonna tell y'all something at the end.
All right. Sure. Okay, since we're done with that, hold on. I'm trying to collectively bring my thoughts together. Does anybody have anything to say?
What?
That's what your thoughts were?
Yes. God damn it.
Your thoughts were checking in on us?
Yes.
Are you saying we're closing
I'll
out?
consider it.
Oh no, I do. I do want to ask you. I know you said you stopped making beats a while ago.
Trilateral commission, baby.
However, what
Man, I missed that.
what did you use?
You know what? I started with Fruity Loops back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my name was The Crack Fact. That's the name I started with because I used to live in Florida at the time. I was like 14, 15. And I had, back in the day, we had the family computer, which, and my father, real cheap motherfucker. Shout out to him. But he wouldn't want the computer on certain times.
Sounds like my mom.
Yeah, and like, you got, and then, I don't know, he's very controlling, so he didn't want me using it at night. So I used to sneak it at night. And I used to, like, save the beats as MP3s, like, every week. So at the end of the week, I had, like, 15, 30 beats. Like, that were pretty dope. And then I used to bring them around in the neighborhood. And then one dude was like, man, you got crack every week, like a factory. Man, you the Crack Factory.
Crack Factory.
I'm like, that's kind of tight.
That's nice.
Crack
That's
Factory
dope, man.
Productions. You need to bring that back.
Yeah,
I think I still have one of your CDs up in my room somewhere,
Trilateral
dude.
Commission, the only CD.
Yeah,
It's conspiracies back then.
Dude.
Illuminati College, I told you. So,
yeah, you had the legit cover for it and everything, like the case.
I made all that, yeah.
Yeah,
So I started with Fruity Loops, demo, brought it. Then I had Reasons. Then I went to Full Sail and then got into, like, Logic and Pro Tools and all that shit, and then that's it. And I was just fucking with that for a while.
You ever thought about? Cause I just kind of I've dabbled in it a while. Like I had an MPC 2000 XL like years ago that I fucking sold. I should have kept that shit because that's a classic. But now I have like the little MPC Studio. It's like you still got to hook it up to a computer.
The complete native instrument joint.
No, not the full joint that has the software in it. Yeah, you still got to hook it up to a computer, but it's just like a pad basically. It's still the same as the old MPC, but it has like its own little screen. But then if you want to do the I can't remember what the highest one. Whatever the highest one is.
Highest one what?
The MPC. They got it's like $2,000. But it's all in one. Like all you need is basically speakers and headphones, and you're good to go.
Yeah. What do I feel about that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. When it comes to being creative, especially when making music, why the fuck you gotta do what comes out naturally?
Bro, Madlib made that last Freddie Gibbs album on the iPad, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I
if
got
you
it.
can make it on the iPad, you can make it. A lot of people can see. Cause I went to Full Sail. I was doing beats for like 10 years. Like that was like life and death. Like I would wake up, go to sleep, making beats, and like I've seen a lot. And a lot of people get trapped, excuse me, with the technology aspect and having the latest software and having these fucking drum kits and having this shit.
Yes.
They had all this fucking shit and had like 4 beats.
They can't make a fucking beat.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not concentrating. You're not even learning how to make a beat. All
you're
you're
worried
doing,
about the wrong shit.
Yeah, you worry about like, okay, do I have the hottest snare? Like
you got no confidence.
There's plenty of
that
snares
comes from
out there.
insecurity. You feel like, man, I can't make a hot beat unless I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I got this. Unless I got that. The thing about like you said, an iPad.
Yep.
You got an iPad, you got an MPC. I like to have a laptop because with a laptop you could it's a lot more than it's a lot more than just drums and sample. Like there's automation. You could fade in shit, add effects.
Quantize and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just have a workplace, but like there's motherfuckers out here with a guitar and they phone. You know what I'm saying? There's more beatboxing ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever sound good. So I feel like, man, don't get caught up into the technology, into the synthetic, to the GMO. Because the thing about
GMO, nice.
Nothing. There's no equipment that's gonna make that banger for you. That's just you gonna hit that button and it's gonna have that banger for you. There's nothing out here that got that. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, maybe there is. I don't know, but I don't think so.
I've been fucking with my mom's. My mom has a bunch of old albums, records and shit. And like they're all from like the same era, like mid 70s, late 70s. But like
good era.
There's hundreds of them. So I just been like, as soon as COVID started, I got the NPC and I started going through them shits.
Yeah.
And then, like, I
wish
hear
I
some
could do
shit
that.
on some, like, I heard some shit on some Barbara Streisand. I forgot who the other singer was. It was like Barbara Streisand and somebody else. And I found some shit and I'm like, you know what, this shit sound. And then I started scratching up with it. And I used that as a sample. And I was just playing around with that shit. And I was like, oh, this shit kind of hot. Like,
Man,
I don't know if I'm going to put it out like that.
You should. Like, there's so much out here, man. And the thing is, like, when you go to those eras back in the day, when people was really making music, it's just that you feel the soul.
Mhm.
Like, you feel it. You feel it. You know what I'm saying? It feel different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hit a RZA.
I
Like,
agree.
RZA was saying all that shit sounds like it doesn't sound clean because he wasn't making it in a clean manner. Like he was taking a VCR and getting the fucking
The sound, yeah.
the
yeah.
Wu-Tang, the martial arts sounds off of VCR and a microphone and shit. That's why it always sounds like, you know,
I mean,
like somebody pressing the tape
Mm.
and you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, all that shit is the devil.
What?
Technology.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
What
gonna
I say? You was just talking about all this shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, see, so let's say when you open up Logic and Fruit Loop, what's it called?
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops, Fruity Pebbles, but whatever.
Pro Tools.
Captain Crunch. But anyway, so
What's the other one?
Pro
the
Tools,
Mac joint, Garage
Logic.
Band.
It's Garage Band and Logic and shit. So anyway, we open those joints up. They all are tuned to 440 frequency.
Oh, temp, yeah.
No, the frequency, which is but here's the thing about it. That frequency is not the true frequency. The true frequency is really like 30. It's like 360. That 440, and this is gonna sound real crazy. I learned this at Illuminati University. Like it breaks down to like 6.6666. Like when you break it all the way down, you know what I mean. So that's the thing. Like when people didn't have that laptop and it was making music with the motherfucking violin and the flute and the trumpet and the shit and like singing like that shit, it sounded different.
It had
It felt
what they
different.
call it? It called the swing, right? When you don't have the quantized.
It's just the
shit.
soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then
Like
now
Dilla beats.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
not quite, it's
Dilla,
not perfect.
yeah.
It's something that's a little off.
nothing
could-
can ever
you
be
could-
perfect.
You could tell somebody's fucking like every beat and every sound is like from him pressing a button at a certain time.
Yeah, nothing's perfect.
Yeah, Dilla did his shit like his shit wasn't quantized.
Dilla was
I
on
don't
a
know, I can't
different
just-
different level. I've watched a couple of documentaries on him they're on YouTube on his shit, and like Ninth Wonder is another one. Shout out to Ninth Wonder.
Yeah, that's
'cause
the reason why I
met
was
him.
making beats.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Ninth Wonder.
yeah.
And Mike,
Yo,
Knife made all them. He
he's
made all.
he's teaching courses at Duke University
Right.
on that shit. Like, I met him last year at Howard Homecoming. Yo, motherfuckers, he like Dilla is his dude.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a bunch of other people too, but then like Ninth Wonder ain't no joke.
Yeah, I like Ninth Wonder.
Yeah, but
My
he's
favorite-
not even using NPC. He's using the what's the new joint?
Renaissance.
Is it? It's got like a bunch of buttons.
What's your favorite producer?
Oh shit.
Honestly, to be honest with you, mine would probably be Ninth Wonder.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
I'm kind of torn. I love Dilla, but I like Ninth Wonder too. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch, man. I've been listening to hardcore some beats, like even old beats. Like I was listening
Man,
to
any producer, yeah.
yeah, like there's a lot.
Dr. Dre,
There's a LES back in the day with Nas. I've
DJ
never
Premier
been
was my favorite.
Premier. Yeah, that's I don't know why I didn't come up with that one, but Premier is a beast.
Dog, like,
What about you, Greg? What's up?
I don't think I can really say I have a single favorite. Like Timberland.
Timberland, yes.
Timberland kind of like
Timberland is
I like
Two up, two down.
what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Hit Boy is fucking killing it right now.
I'm fucking with Metro Boomin too.
Hit Boy, what's his name? Dillinger from fucking Griselda.
Oh, you hardcore on the Griselda shit right now.
Like
I love Griselda.
Yeah, like fucking Alchemist
Talk about
might
beat
be
sound like
Alchemist might be my
Alchemist
favorite.
is a-
Alchemist
yeah,
is my favorite
good-
producer.
yeah,
Alchemist might be my
Alchemist is
favorite
really
He's
good.
my favorite producer.
I had to like the way I think. I have to
Hands
like
down.
when I think I have to cast out a net. I can't just tell you like, yeah, this is my favorite. Like I have to like, okay, here are the producers that I listen to the most. Here's the sound that I like the most. I love me some Timberland bounce, you know what I'm saying? But when I'm like, if you get Alchemist with the right rapper, dog, like
Alchemist is the truth.
Alchemist can make anybody hot, bro.
Alchemist.
Dog,
What's the other dude?
Freddie Gibbs got some of his best tapes with him.
Oh, you know
Currency got some of his best tapes with
Every
him.
fraud type.
Mobb Deep got some of their best shit with
Mobb
him.
Deep is why Alchemist is who he is.
Dog, this is a clip from fucking
Duck Down too. Duck Down also.
Yeah, this is a fucking clip from F That's Delicious with fucking, I guess it was the one where he was in Alaska, and Action Bronson's like laid up in the hospital because he had like some medical emergency. So you watch that show? That's Delicious.
I love Action Bronson.
So
Big Body Best.
yeah, he went to, you know, because when he performs, he takes them with him.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Alchemist's DJ Mayhem Loren performs once with him, and if it's within the United States, Big Body Best goes with him.
Yeah.
So they was in Canada, and I guess once they got there, fucking Action Bronson got hurt. Well, not hurt, but he, you know, appendicitis or some shit, some wild shit that laid him out. So the show went on with, it was Mayhem Loren and Alchemist, and like Alchemist had like sips. It was a sidebar story. But fucking Alchemist was like drinking some wine or something. He was like, making that face. This nigga Mayhem Loren had one of the funniest lines on the show. He's like, yo, you've produced so many songs for Mobb Deep, and you sitting here choking on wine right now. What's going on? You know how many stabbings have been going on to your music playing in the background?
He said stabbing.
Yeah. He's like, you know how many people have
Hit him
been
with the
robbed to your music, and you sitting here,
Stick up kids.
you sitting here fucking sipping wine going, I don't like it. Like, get out of
He
here.
is a funny dude.
Alchemist
Alchemist
ain't no
is
gangster.
hilarious.
I've seen a couple documentaries,
He's
not
a funny
documentaries,
guy.
but like
Well,
I
Alchemist
watch
is
a lot
from-
of people making beats and shit, and I've seen him like redoing old beats that he like and like freshening them up. For
Dog,
new
when
shit.
when the quarantine first started, that was the best thing about when the quarantine first started. A lot of these music like producers and artists, they took their shit to online. I mean, you got the verses now.
Comedians too.
DJ Nice did the joint where he was doing them fucking Instagram parties and shit.
Ninth Wonder got his shit too. He got
Right.
that fat, what is it, fast ass lady or some shit.
But fucking Alchemist was doing them shits on the low.
Mm.
He just key that shit up and just be him smoking, sitting in front of the joint, just chopping.
I think that Alchemist,
He's so good, bro.
he never switched up. That's what I like about him.
Still got the same type
Never
of sound.
switched up.
Oof.
Never switched up.
And he from LA, and he got
He
that.
from LA.
He embodies the hardcore gritty sound.
You
With
know
his
who I,
rap.
DJ
who I
Premier
do?
from Texas too.
Right.
Yeah, originally,
Houston.
yeah. You know who I also fuck with is Crit, Big Crit.
Oh, Big Crit.
He makes his own shit, but he does like he's like,
like
you
J.
were talking
Cole.
about. He done music like he's playing the shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But he's like J. Cole.
who's like J. Cole?
J. Cole makes his own beats, bro.
Does he?
A lot of them, he makes them. Yeah.
Them first
They're
couple
not-
years was all him, son.
Yeah, but they're not as good as Chris
You're
though.
thinking too, 'cause you know, the
Shit.
funny thing too, like another interesting fact for you viewers. Like I used to work in the studio in LA, Wyman Record Studio. All the 3-6 Mafia records, like
That's another good
was
producer.
was done there.
Paul.
What's
DJ
what's
Paul.
their records? What are their early records? I forget the ones. All their hits was done at that studio.
Well, not early. You talking about
I'm talking like '90s, mid '90s.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
early than I.
Yeah, I'm talking about they hit. Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say 2001.
Nah,
Like that. That's like
not like
halfway.
Stay Flaw.
That's like halfway.
They was already out.
Yeah.
But
That's why they got that fucking award. They was already in Hollywood.
So you know that it's so funny note, like the dude that owned the studio, he told me that Stay Flaw. I said that was like an accident
Yeah.
when they did that.
That's how a lot of them type songs,
Yeah.
like motherfuckers just be throwing shit away. Like, man, fuck it. Let me just
See what
six
it
is.
sounds like.
Fuck around.
We'll
But this-
throw shit
but this
and
is what I was
see
gonna say,
what
I
sticks to the
remember
ball.
Is that the reason why J. Cole also too, he produced a lot of his stuff because beats are expensive.
Yeah.
Especially in when he was coming up at his time. Motherfuckers want $250,000 for like a Timberland beat.
right.
Like, that's some wild shit.
Right.
Think about it. $250,000 for a beat.
Yeah.
That's wild as a
That's
motherfucker.
most of your budget. That's
Yeah.
damn. Yeah.
That's a lot of motherfucking money. Like,
That's a lot of the reason.
that's a dinner with Jay-Z.
I mean, I don't want to try to bring it on me, but that's a lot of reason I went to school for like all this shit is
Yeah.
because I wanted to do internet marketing, but I didn't want to have to pay motherfuckers because that shit's not cheap to pay motherfuckers to do this and do that and do that. But now it's like I can't. Fuck, I don't have time. I need to pay these motherfuckers.
You gotta
to do
pay
this and that.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But you can only pay somebody.
Lots of bread.
Well, the thing is, you are perfectly fine with paying somebody when you know what it entails. Like,
Yeah, true.
I'm paying you this to do this because I understand how much this, like, how hard this is.
Yeah.
And your turnaround is like you produce the shit
It's
pretty
all about
fast.
results.
Yeah.
If I'm giving you bread and I'm still like I'm chasing you down, I'm
Still
not
working. Yeah.
Like, what am I paying you for?
Mm-hmm.
Do it myself.
Very good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneur.
Nah, them first couple them early J. Cole years, them beats, J. Cole's beats is tough.
Wait, give me a song real quick so I can remember.
Pick a mixtape. He produces
What did J. Cole have?
them fucking Simba. What's the Simba joint?
Don't play it. Don't play it.
No, just the fucking the mixtapes. Them early J. Cole mixtapes.
He did. I can't remember, but yeah, I know where you're going. It's like
Comeback. What's it? Comeback season.
I would have to hear
That's
that.
Drake, dude.
I remember I can't feel my face with the
What?
Oh yeah, Friday Night Light. The come up, Friday Night Lights, the
something like
warm
that.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
warm up.
he
Oh,
produced
I
all
think I
those.
know the warm up.
That's why whenever they say J. Cole went platinum with no features, like
Oh, that's what that means.
this nigga just rapping, doing all the shit himself. Yeah, and I think
Well, he had no feature on his album.
I think once you get to a point, once he gets to a
Nas.
point, it's like he's gonna have like shit produced by somebody else.
Oh yeah, because he's making money.
But for the most part,
and they're gonna
And the
want
label
him on
want it.
his shit in there. Yeah,
The
that's
label gonna want the
Yeah.
feature.
right? But it's some of his shit, man. Those are his beats.
Y'all heard about Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah, he got about to get locked up for 10 years or
I
something.
didn't know about that, but we should talk about. But
Are you talking about like the rights to his masters or something?
$500 million,
Yeah.
$500 million to UMG,
He sold them
Universal Music Group. Yeah, he sold them.
because he's trying to stay out of jail.
I mean, $500 million. You can get out
500
of
million is a
jail.
lot of
Yeah,
fucking
that- but
money.
You can get out of jail with $500 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not gonna make that money long term.
But what's he going to jail for?
Gun possession.
Yeah.
He's a felon.
How the fuck?
Yeah, it's like illegal. Yeah, I don't know. It's like 2 years ago.
What
I
is
think it
man's
happened.
at? What's his man?
Nah, this some recent shit.
Where's his boy
recent?
at?
I feel like I don't know. The initial charge was
That
like
was-
a while ago.
We're gonna take that charge for $1 million or $50,000.
But shit, that's what happened.
Louisiana.
That's how he got caught up in New York. They didn't even care. They didn't care what nobody said. They were like, "Oh no, this is his bus. That's your gun." Like that's why they call them the hip hop police. They don't give a fuck about nothing else that anybody got to say.
They're like the gang police
That's
in
the
New
DA
York.
in general.
You pay for this. You pay for this bus, right? Oh yeah, this is your gun.
DA in general.
You're
Oh,
responsible.
because because he owned the bus.
that's what he got locked up for. He got locked up for that already.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the past one. I don't know what
Oh,
this
yeah, he
one's
was
about.
locked up in New York. That's right.
Yeah,
right,
Rikers Island. I don't remember what this one is about.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, also too, the DA is a business.
They
court
lock
system's a
everybody
business.
up.
They
Dude.
they're gonna lock the high profile.
Yeah, they want that win.
But also too, they want the courts to make money.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean,
They want the courts. So what the lawyer's gonna do for someone like Lil Wayne, first thing they're gonna do is stall out the case.
Yep.
They're gonna stall out the case, but every time they go to court or there's a fucking motion or something like that, you gotta pay everybody in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like,
I'm getting paid a lot.
hey, man, this shit crooked
give the
as fuck.
judge 50,000. You know, over here. Fuck it.
Imagine. I wish it was straight out like that.
Lil Wayne about to be 40.
Some people
dog.
it is like that.
Lil Wayne about to be 40.
You can't go
Yeah,
to jail for
he-
no 10 years, bro.
Dude, he looks rough as fuck.
Lil
too.
Wayne
he
is
does a
all
lot
that
of
years
drugs.
have
not been kind to him.
All that.
Wayne's a year older than me, bro.
He said all the codeine.
Yeah, sorry, I had to say.
Like he was doing that
That
shit.
shit is so
I
crazy.
was years ago.
You was doing codeine?
Yeah.
You don't want to say that. On
Shit,
camera.
Wayne was performing at his daughter's
I
what
mean-
25th birthday party or some
that's
shit.
some wild shit.
Wait, what?
Didn't he have his daughter when he was like 14?
Yeah, he had her mad young. Yeah, it was about
Yeah,
25.
14,
She damn near like 24. I think she was 24, 25.
That was before 400 degrees? 500?
Yeah, man. No, he had her back in like 96.
I was still in high school.
Yeah. So was he.
He was in middle school.
Dude, no bullshit.
Little Wayne, Louisiana.
Well,
Lil
at the time
Wayne.
when he, I guess, reached his peak when we were still in school.
When Tall T's was popping.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
motherfucker-
looking
that
like
motherfucker-
Jesus.
5X.
Yeah,
He
looking like
reached- he reached
Jesus
his
out here and shit.
He
That's
reached
Lil
his
Wayne.
peak after that.
Can't feel my
Yeah,
face.
no, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
the wild thing about it. That motherfucker was hot. He ain't reached his peak till like 2006.
I feel like Lil Wayne.
yeah, no, that's kind of generally where I'm
But the Tall
where I'm
T's-
getting
Oh
at.
yeah, you're younger than me.
Your Tall T's was faded by that time.
Fucking Tall T's was a dark time, bro.
I remember RJ used to have the 6X.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sleep in the
Way
floor.
back in the day.
I feel like I've seen pictures of that.
There's
I wanna
probably
see a picture, yeah.
dude. There's like one of me and Gary
I wanna
like
see
years
it.
ago.
Yeah,
I'm just like
What's-
super
what's
skinny.
Well,
Gary?
no, his my buddy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No.
former guest G.
No.
See, he done
RJ
gave the
Gary.
man's name up.
Yeah.
that was your boy.
Yeah, no. I just
You
talked
still
to
fuck
him.
with Gary?
Yeah, of course, man. I talked to him not too long ago, man.
Yeah, I ain't seen him.
He's he's a dad now, and he's doing his
see
thing.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's doing really, really well for himself.
Shout
I just
out to Gary. He's a dad now.
yeah, he is. I mean, he's doing his thing, and
My
I'm
brother
I'm
dad.
very
He's
I'm
come
very
in
proud
some
of him.
pussy.
You said you're a dad?
No, my brother. No, I
Yeah,
might be.
Oh,
Yeah, congratulations to your
I
brother
might
too,
be
man.
too.
I still haven't called him.
somewhere in L.A.
My brother would love it if you call him.
Yeah, I'll call him soon.
My
I
brother
promise.
got a nice baby, beautiful baby.
Yeah,
Our legacy continues.
yeah. So no, what were we talking
Lil
about?
Wayne, Big X, 5XT.
Oh, the tees. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they were notorious, bro. You get 4 for like $20. Fuck
Yeah,
it, dude.
foot action.
Hell yeah,
Pick
dude,
your
why
color.
not? Yeah, just notorious,
That's
bro.
what RJ was bragging.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
Yo,
that,
take it easy.
when we gonna get some Do Dangerous music on the show?
Do dangerous
Oh.
music. Oh no, Marcus knows.
You know, me and RJ did a track.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
please
And,
send me that.
And what's your man name? What's his name? RJ.
Who?
Man, this dude. What's his name? I think he had a kid too.
You mean my buddy Andy?
Nah, bro. Remember y'all came to my crib over here, my mom's house, and recorded up in there. I made the beat.
Rob, my buddy Rob. Oh yeah. We did do that shit.
I
in your
might
crib,
have it.
dude.
I might have it in my house. I might have the files.
You might have to look for it.
Oh, we want that.
yeah,
I
if
want
you
it.
can find it, please.
We'll play that for the end of the show.
Yeah, if you can
I
find that,
remember,
let me.
yeah.
That was that was probably one of the better ones that I did.
My beats was
honestly,
fire. I ain't
the
gonna-
beat. Yeah, no,
My
that's
beats
why.
really
I mean,
was
that's why
fire.
we came over. Didn't we have like the little like the cardboard separating like for sound or some
We
shit?
had a motherfucking blanket.
Yeah, the blanket. Yeah, just
Nailed
how
to
we
the
got the big
wall.
one right here. Yeah.
Hey,
See, there you go.
Hey, it does
it
the
works.
work. It does the
Yeah,
work.
It definitely works.
just a
No.
We need one over here too.
So don't worry. I think I have I think I still have your trilateral commission CD in my car somewhere.
That's a
dude.
collectible. Hold on to that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go dig for it.
Trilateral commission.
Trilateral commission.
Autograph it for you.
Yeah, I would.
I gotta make sure that shit is clean.
So,
So
Pizza dust
what,
on them.
so what you doing these days? Like, are you trying to get back into doing
Man, I would
music?
love to. Yeah, I would love to make beats again. That's like my sole purpose right now. Is to get. I had a wild couple of years, man. You know, I definitely lived a wild life. Made a lot of bad decisions, a lot of good decisions, but mostly bad ones. That I gotta atone for. I gotta deal with. But we want to come up. We definitely want to come up and stay tuned.
stay tuned.
shit.
All right.
Stay tuned, man.
All right.
Yeah. It's nothing like making beats, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's like having children.
Yeah, it's just like this for me. Like this is a creation. Like it's
Nothing
just
like creating. Yeah.
yeah. That's what it is. It's just
It's your baby.
if you're and certain people
Baby.
if you know you're a creative
It's
person
too baby.
and you aren't creating, like it's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what was my purpose?
It's tough. It's tough, man, because everybody can create. Like everybody can make a fart right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like ain't nothing to make something.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But like creation is what everybody is here for. If you're not gonna make nothing, make a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just continue the legacy
Mm.
to whatever it is. You know, because who knows why we're here?
Yeah.
Is this the Bud Light talking? The Bud
Yeah,
Light?
the Budweiser.
It's a Budweiser.
It's the holiday cans. It's the holidays I
Okay,
got
I'm about
into you, sir.
I'm about to go in on the third one here.
Oh my god.
We getting lit over here, but
Well, what do we got on?
How dare you say, "Oh my God"? What's your problem?
I didn't bring a third beer.
You got a
Oh.
PRJ or something?
I do have to pee.
Go pee, man.
I got
Oh,
a piece.
yay! I can finally
What's a
fucking
commercial
piss.
break?
No.
We'll
they
just chop. We'll just do.
yeah, just
Hey,
chop it out.
We'll
Thank
just
you,
we'll just
God.
time. We'll time
This is like a true
fucking
holiday right now.
travel.
Oh,
Okay, we can do that
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll
because
time
I got
travel.
something to say anyway.
I pull up. I drove the DeLorean into this motherfucker today. Yeah.
And we're back. Oh, it's the whole thing.
That's it.
Okay.
I can decide to do one or two. So
I don't know. Well, I like it. Okay. Now that our spirits are free, so to speak. Hold
that's
on.
pretty much exactly what happened.
Free your spirit and free your soul.
I feel better now.
way better.
Yeah. See, there's nothing wrong with peeing on the show. For those out there, it's okay to pee. Don't destroy your bladder for the greater good. Like me.
And I like it because you don't have glasses on and everyone can see your eyes now.
Yeah, I guess so.
The beady eyes.
My beady eyes.
That's how my mom used to describe RJ.
No, my God.
She meant to
His
keep
mom's
the
a very
beady eyes.
nice lady, by the way.
She's Puerto Rican. So
Yeah.
she's tight.
His mom's a very, very nice lady. She's always, your mom's always been super cool with me, man.
She's nice.
She makes a
She likes
roast
RJ.
con pollo.
Oh, all day.
I remember like that one time I went like I guess you and your brother's room and there was like that big ass hole in the wall
Yeah.
and you guys just put like a poster over it and
Put
shit.
something there, yeah.
Been
Like,
there, done
My
that?
brother threw me through a wall. That's what happened.
Well, that happened to me at Lucky's with me and another door guy one time. We were fucking around, and he put me through the wall. So there was a big ass hole in the wall. We were
It's
like,
so
"Oh,
easy
shit."
to put a hole in the wall when you do it.
Yeah, drywall is fucking soft
Yeah.
as shit.
It's like cardboard.
Yeah. Like, why?
Now that I think about it, I've put a few holes in the wall in my
RJ
life.
put holes in the wall.
I imagine you doing that.
Not intentionally, no. Well, maybe once.
No, I imagine you doing it intentionally.
Not like once.
Can we do
Just
a poll
one.
here? Who has punched a hole in the wall?
Okay, yeah, we've all punched a hole in the wall.
I punched a hole in the wall.
With my fist.
I've had butt press and backs.
Okay.
I've been pushed into a lot of walls.
Hit that iced tea joint.
Yeah, you had your butt pressed through the wall, son.
You got your butt. Which one is it? It's the
I got
bottom?
news for you. That means you're gay.
No. Man, that's such a good one.
I put a baseball bat through a wall, and I put a fucking wooden saw through a wall. But that wasn't out of anger. That was out of actually trying to see if I can
Go through the wall.
If I could, you know what I'm saying? You ever see the joint on a circular saw? Like how it's got the serrated little blades and shit?
You want to see if we go through the wall?
You want to see if you throw it or you throw it. Like how you throw it.
Yeah, like a frisbee.
You're trying to throw it like a ninja
The best
star?
way to throw it is not like that. It's to go overhand.
But like a ninja star type?
Circular
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah. So you throw it like that. And that's went through a wall.
It's dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
The bat was out of anger.
Nah, now that I think about it, I think I did it more than once. I think I've done it like maybe 2 or 3 times.
That's what I'm going to say. You
All
look
right.
about the type that would probably
Looks like the
holes in
type.
some walls.
What?
Yeah, you definitely.
Nah, but I remember like you know, at my old house, right? You know how like if you walked into the crib, the kitchen was right there, and then the phone was on the wall.
Oh my God, the house phone.
He's trying to say RJ. He's trying to say RJ looks like a school shooter.
Yeah, like, Jesus Christ.
You see how he
Local band.
Hold up. You see how he answers the door with his
Florida-
fucking wife beater? And
Florida man.
Oh my God, RJ the white beater king. Right?
This is
Oh
Florida.
yeah, back in the day, that was it. Just my shorts, and I'd be outside.
This
I
is
didn't-
Florida.
the
This is
baggy
Florida
white
man
beaters.
right here. When they show Florida man,
I'm not a Florida man.
No.
So-
You're Florida.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Whenever they say Florida man, the picture of RJ.
No, my God.
Florida man caught running naked through supermarket.
What a wild play.
Dude, we did some. No, but like I remember, I think I punched a hole in the wall, obviously, and like it was like right next to the phone on
This
the
was
wall.
the 5th time.
I broke my hand.
And-
Oh man, I'm coming clean. I'm coming clean, folks.
Oh, here we go.
all right.
I broke my hand punching a locker in high school. It was not a baseball accident. I went all my life saying I broke my hand playing fucking baseball.
Are we recording?
And I broke my hand fucking punching a locker.
She.
Well, it's some shit you got to unpack when you older. It's like, okay,
Gotta let
all
it go,
right.
man.
It was some low key racist shit that happened,
Well, guess what? Art?
and I let that go like in a weird way.
Well, here's how we're gonna let
Ended
it
up
go.
breaking the fuck out my hand though.
Here's how we're gonna let it go. Now that it's out there,
Nah, because I still know like
it's gone.
I still know the guy's brother. Like fuck you, bro.
Oh, well, we still have some animosity.
Nigga, this
Tell it to the
motherfucker the motherfucker said he had a rope for me.
Oh, fuck him.
Hey, fuck you thought there ain't no animosity gone, motherfucker. You serious?
You know what? I do appreciate the creativity of the hate of racism, like the things you could say.
Oh, they say some wild shit,
I got
bro.
the rope for you.
I got some rope for you, motherfucker.
You know what I
Like,
mean? I know
word,
what that
you
mean.
boy.
Oh, shit.
Why am I friends with your brother? Like, why is your brother so fucking nice and cool and you're a fucking piece of shit?
Got the rope. That's a good
Anyway,
one.
yeah.
Get the rope.
Said that shit while he was, that shit was wild.
You know that toilet floor sound is like the unsexiest sound.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's like this podcast.
We
Come on,
what we
man, give me
can,
the
we
rim
can
shot.
what we do.
Hit me with the rim shot.
The sexiest sound.
It's got to switch.
Mad Science's Lab, the most unsexy sound.
Yeah.
What is the unsexiest sound? Like a fart is definitely unsexy.
Well, there's words like people don't like the word moist.
Moist is very
Yeah, like-
unsexy.
Bubble guts.
Nah.
Bubble guts. I like moist.
Well, yeah, I don't
Moist.
have a
Like
problem. I
that
don't have a
You don't want
problem
somebody. You don't want somebody whispering moist in your ear.
That's what it is.
I mean,
I'm so moist. Like,
Yeah, I like
the
that.
word.
are you wet?
No, I don't know if the word
Moist sounds like in between. You're not quite wet. That means I'm not doing. It's like don't say you're moist.
It's like a dry.
Cake.
It's like a dry rain.
The only thing I want moist is cake. You ever had moist socks
That's the word.
Oh, moist socks.
like soggies
or moist paper towel?
There's
nothing wrong with a moist
I don't want a
towel.
moist pussy. I want some wet pussy.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Moist. Nah. Moist is cake. Duncan Hines. I think those Duncan Hines created.
Yeah, I love that sound.
Duncan Hines created the word moist because ain't nothing else. There's nothing else that you
How
would
do you
want.
figure
Moist.
Duncan Hines came up with that?
Because cake, moist cake. This cake is nice and
Yeah,
moist.
but moist has been around before cake has been
I know,
around.
but it is.
Like the
what else
infatuation
do you?
with the
What
word.
else do you want to call something? You don't never want to say. Oh, this is moist.
I like a moist towelette.
Still doesn't sound right.
Nothing wrong
with it. It's a very unsexy sound.
What about like if you get your hair cut or something, they put like the towel on.
That's a moist towelette.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a hot towel.
That. I do like that.
Well,
It's a hot towel.
A hot towel sounds better, but is it not the same thing?
No,
No.
it's hot towel.
It's moist.
It's wet. It's a hot, wet towel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I enjoy them.
Moist. Moist is not a good. It's not a.
Well, I don't. The word doesn't bother me. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah,
so,
because you were in the pizza business for a long time. You might want some moist pizza.
Moist pizza. What is
Moist
that?
pizza. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Still steamy.
Well,
No. Moist pizza, soggy pizza is trash.
No, soggy pizza is disgusting. It is. I mean, like,
Soggy nachos.
What would
is
you
whack.
want that's moist?
Oh man,
Soggy nachos.
I like that.
Soggy nachos.
No, I'm not saying that's that's not moist. That's
What's that?
soggy.
That's nasty.
No, you have to eat it with a fork then.
Oh,
That means it has a lot of cheese.
Do you guys like your if you ever ate Frosted Flakes, you like a moist or
no,
crunchy?
crunchy.
Crunchy.
no, crunchy.
Ice cold milk.
But
Crunchy.
I like the milk after.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah, I see.
We all like the milk after. All right.
well, you look for that milk after, huh?
I got news for you. That means you get it.
looking for that milk to end it.
Yo, that shit's classic.
I like that iced tea joint.
The milk ender.
How did you find that, Greg?
Fucking Twitter, bro.
No, you found it on Twitter. Okay.
It's a longer clip than that.
You won't find a lot of little clips. Go on Tumblr and like Pinterest. They got all
Dude,
that.
Tumblr is still a thing.
Yeah, they took all the porn off. That's where everybody
Tumblr
left.
did have some good porn.
They left her. Everybody left.
Well,
Went
that's
to
what I
Twitter.
was there for. So.
Oh yeah, Twitter is fucking nasty.
Twitter's the best.
I went on that shit one day and I was like, oh, they allow this shit. I was like,
Right?
I wasn't
It's
used
pretty
to
wild.
it. Oh, because we want them to keep allowing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because motherfuckers
freedom of speech.
motherfuckers like Tumblr, goddamn, lost what? 75% of their value.
Damn.
Once they like got rid of porn, like Yahoo got a dud. Yahoo bought Tumblr, and that was
that's
Oh,
why they got rid of the
that's
porn?
what-
and
yeah.
that's what it was like. Yo,
First of
we
all,
shaking porn
Family
off this joint.
friendly.
that was the reason they fell, because Yahoo some shit anyway.
But yeah, they I think they bought it for $1 billion and sold it for like 250 million.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Like they lost 75% of like the value of it, because it was like that's what people were on there
Wait
doing.
a minute. No. You saying that they say that again? Those
They
numbers?
bought it. They bought Tumblr
Okay.
for
Who
like
bought-
$1 billion.
who bought it?
Yahoo.
Yahoo bought it for $1 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they got rid of it for 250 million.
Okay.
So
All right. They
like
lost
around
a lot
that.
of that.
So they lost about 75% of the value of it,
Well,
because
they might-
everybody left. Like everybody was like, well, it was like sex workers and everybody was on there. Like this was Tumblr was pre OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was just
It
a bunch
was.
of people
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
putting
it
a bunch
was.
of
There's like a
pictures
lot
up
of
and shit.
sexy gifts.
It was everything.
I
dog.
thought, I thought it was
a
just
lot.
people just putting random gifts and shit up.
Nah,
Oh,
it was
It was like a
it
hub.
was some sex work going on in that joint. It was some
Like
porn.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it was wild. So
150 roses.
Speaking of OnlyFans, I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I don't knock anybody.
talked to
that
a lot of
does
people about a lot of things, RJ.
it. I do. Well, I'm a
All the
sociable
time.
person.
Is that what that is?
I guess. I don't
Or
know.
you just loose lip and loosey?
Lips is loose.
Ew.
Your presumption is correct.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Did your girl ever say anything about me walking out on the tab last week?
No. I mean,
All right, good. Maybe she'll forget.
I take care. I mean, I always take care
How's
of
the result?
care of it.
Well,
So.
shit, man, I had to use the bathroom.
Who we talking
Don't worry
about?
about it.
Don't worry about it. Anyway,
I want to know.
well,
You're not gonna
the
tell you on
world
the
doesn't
air.
want to know.
Oh,
So anyway,
right.
what was I going to say? So we were talking about OnlyFans, and it's cool.
Yeah.
And
But-
it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I
It's
mean,
starting to get a little
I haven't really. I never.
What,
hopped on
OnlyFans?
there.
Well, no, I look at
I checked it
OnlyFans
out.
as like I don't know. I don't want to say this, but like it's kind of like I don't know, like a cop out to me.
Nah, what the thing about OnlyFans is
That's me. Like
once people figure out the hustle, then it loses its
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well, that makes-
luster.
well, yeah, that
you know
makes
what I'm saying?
sense.
Like you could pay whatever the monthly rate is, and then you get like all the content you want. Now it's to the point where there's so many people on there where it's like
You gotta pay for this person.
you gotta pay
that person,
you gotta pay
that-
for the membership, and then you gotta pay for the content
Pay
too.
to play.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so I mean, I get it.
I don't know if like
But I'm not gonna be. I'm not
that
gonna
doesn't
be paying
appeal
you.
to me.
I'm not
Like
gonna
as a
pay.
person.
First of all, I'm not paying you $39 a month. To
Ain't nobody
see-
paying for that.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
like,
saying. But I've seen
there are people
some.
that do.
Ain't nobody paying for
Lot
it.
And it's not
people
only
do.
porn and shit like that. I mean,
Ain't nobody.
It's like
For the
feet.
internet.
Anybody that pays.
I mean, I could be posting pictures of my feet, and people would pay for this.
Anybody that pays.
Ain't nobody looking at pictures of your feet.
And nobody wants to see.
You'd
my
be
feet.
surprised.
That's my point.
You'd be
jelly
surprised.
Well, that's why.
Well,
I've
do it,
got these-
RJ. Let's
People like everything.
I'm not gonna
dog.
just lift my leg up and put it on.
RJ, you can be the first official
Look,
sex
man.
worker of the Man Side of the Lab
Jesus
podcast.
Christ!
I follow a
I'll do
motherfucker.
it. I'll do it. I don't care.
I follow a motherfucker on Twitter. I'm not gonna say his name, but this motherfucker got a joint where it's just his hands.
I got news for you.
Nah, I don't.
That means you're gay.
I don't follow the motherfucker, man. I follow him on Twitter. My OnlyFans is just me brushing my hair.
And do you get paid for brushing?
No, man, I just did this shit fucking around, bro.
Alright.
Like,
bro.
Yeah. Well,
I want to do OnlyFans.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you,
Oh, don't mess with it.
that's a whole different
I will
world, bro.
fuck on that, but I need a mask.
I have a totally different alias. None of y'all know.
Yeah,
nothing
I'll be
about
Richard Dangle.
It. Nobody would know nothing about it.
What's Richard's nickname?
Why you just steal his name?
Richard Dangle.
Yeah, what's the nickname for Richard?
Dick.
Dick Dangle.
Dick Dangle.
Oh shit! We just came up with some new shit.
No, that's
Next
his.
time y'all
No, I'm
introduce
saying,
me,
it's
I'm
his
Richard
shit.
Dangle.
Richard Dangle.
No, Dick Dangle.
Dick Dangle.
AKA Dick Dangle.
AKA Dick
Richard.
Dangle.
Richard. You gotta say
Oh,
Richard.
you know that's going on the bottom. It's gonna say Marcus, aka Dick Dangle.
Richard.
Well-
You gotta say Richard. Richard is the part.
Oh,
Richard
Richard.
Dangle.
All right,
Well,
Richard.
you don't
Richard is what makes you like stop and think. Like Richard.
Richard.
Oh, you want that time joke? You want the joke to kind of like
Richard.
I planned this joke and it's gonna go off one day.
It was. They used to call me Rufus back in the day.
I do that shit before I walked in the room.
Man, your button mashing abilities.
I got. Oh, boy, if you don't stop.
I mean, I got all this. Well, whatever. You need to stop doing that.
Yeah, they used to call me Rufus.
I can see that.
It was a long time.
Get
ago.
your timing right.
That was before I met you, Rufus.
Yeah, it was definitely
Rufus is
before.
an
Damn,
all-American
Joe.
name, though.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
You know there is an American people, the Appalachian people.
Yeah.
Besides Native American, there's the American, like a full-blood American is supposedly Appalachian.
What do they look like?
They look like literally hillbillies.
Oh yeah. So wait, they aren't people that came over.
They're supposedly people that came over, but more so
that
Native Americans.
that trekked off first.
So they're light skinned, they're pale skinned.
They
white?
look kind of white. They look kind of white.
I mean, I believe
There's
it.
kind of white.
I feel like
I didn't know.
I feel like there was black
Sorry.
I feel like there was black people here before
Probably was, but
I mean, I don't
before
they
before the
weren't.
transatlantic slavery.
It wasn't enough to mean anything
No, who knows how many people there
Why?
was at any time?
because they didn't win
You guys believe in
What do
dinosaurs?
you mean they didn't win? Didn't win what? What
the right to write the history of.
You
what's
don't believe in
going on.
dinosaurs?
So we don't know what happened.
Jurassic Park is a good movie. But I did read something like how dinosaurs became popular like in the 1800s. Like there was nothing about dinosaurs until like the 1800s.
Because weren't they digging up shit and they found these big ass like plots of bones and like they were putting them together.
That is where the story gets tricky. Supposedly the dinosaurs' bones are to cover up the supposedly there was giants back in the
Aliens.
day.
Oh, giant humans.
Giant like human that's giants.
I feel like I've heard that before.
I've never heard of
You know
this
the story
theory.
gets real deep.
No, go into it because I'm pretty sure I've heard something
They
similar
said
to
the
that.
giants were gay.
What? That's how they died off.
Yeah.
The little ones like to fuck like bitches.
Look, look.
No,
Fucking
you're not. No, you're not.
I'm gonna switch gears.
Hey,
You're
hey,
not fucking with me right
hey,
now.
get that
I'm being
get that button
serious.
ready. Get that button ready.
What y'all-
They said the giants were gay.
Hey, Shaq. I'm sorry. I got some news for you.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
George Mirasan,
No,
I
they
got
talking
news for
these
you.
giants was big as shit.
That means you're gay.
Taco Fall.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Who's another tall motherfucker?
Y'all mean
Y'all Ming.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
God damn it.
the Big Show?
They got the DNA of
Dwight Howard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the White
got
House. Yeah, we
news
know that.
He's fucking dating Ted
That means
Cooper
you're
now.
gay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know how
Who
that.
knows what's really going on? But
He got a bunch of baby mothers too, man. He just
does he?
Yeah.
But they said you want to hear something funny? Fuck the Giants. This is some funny shit. So I looked up one day where did like giving head? When did that shit get popping? So I looked it up. Boom, boom, boom.
Wait.
Get
You
it
went way past that too quickly, and I'm spitting. Go ahead.
That sounds like some shit. That sounds like some shit you look up when you smoking. Like,
So I'm like, when did
fuck these bitches start
like,
getting
when
head,
did sucking
dog?
dick get popping? So I googled it, and supposedly back in the Roman eras, sucking dick was a punishment for a crime. So if you stole like someone's lamb, a suitable what's it called? A sentence would be get your dick sucked. But here's the funny thing: is supposedly because back in the day, you'll never wash your nuts. So sucking dick was the last thing you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, it's the stanky musty nut nigga.
So supposedly if you had bad breath, that meant you was a criminal. Because that meant you sucked dick.
Wow.
Dick sucking motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Look it up. I looked at this shit. I couldn't believe this shit. This is all the Roman time. All that shit.
Funky mouth,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
This is from like reliable. Well, obviously
It was
not
like
reliable.
Wikipedia or some shit. How reliable that is. But
Let me see if I should.
well, cause I was wondering, I'm like, damn, with, back in the day, like Queen
You about to
Elizabeth
look
took-
that up for real.
Yeah, Queen
You about to throw your algorithm all off.
Queen Elizabeth only took a
Algorithm
bath.
about
it
to,
like to
your fucking
suck dick?
algorithm about to be like, well, damn, I didn't know you was interested in this. Well, here's some more advertisement.
Yeah, and they had the old like Roman paintings with the.
Yeah. Double fisted.
You've seen the Naked Gun, right? When
Oh, of
he's like
course.
when he's on the outside of the building and he's like scaling the building.
Who, OJ?
No, not OJ.
No, what's his name?
No,
The
God.
main guy.
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Nah,
No,
he
he
died.
died, unfortunately. But there was that scene.
fuck
I
is
think
OJ still alive?
it's in the first or the
Still
second.
like 73.
It's in the
It was
first
two and
movie.
a half. Was it called like three?
Yeah,
and four,
two,
three
two,
eighths?
and yeah. It's in the first movie, I believe. He's scaling the building, right? And like he slips and falls, and he grabs like the dick statue, or
Oh
not the
yeah,
dick-
No, the titties.
well, he does that. That's like all in sequence. So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
grabs
yeah.
the titties, and then he reaches over and grabs like the woman in the window, her titties, and he slips and falls, right? And he grabs like the stone dick, and he's like trying to pull himself up, and he's just like,
And then people are looking at him.
are looking at him out in the window. They're like, "Oh my god," That's what I imagine.
That's just on
That's
Netflix.
what-
I watched it like
Comedy.
a month ago. Oh man,
I love the movies,
old
yeah.
80s comedy was the shit.
Yeah, I mean, you could I wouldn't even say get away with things, but it wasn't.
No, you could
as-
get away with things.
Can we say they don't make comedy like they used to?
Nah, hell
Shit
no.
ain't funny no more.
It's not funny at all.
This is the dark. They took the darkness out of comedy.
It's the wit, like the wit.
But the darkness is what makes comedy, dog.
Yep.
Like you got to being funny comes from a dark place because you see shit for what it is,
Yep.
and you can flip it and say what it is. And the part of the thing that's so funny about it is like it's fucked up what you just said, but I'm gonna laugh at it because that's fucked up. But it's true because I'm looking right at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how comedy works. For me.
Looking at a situation and picking out the obvious that everyone's thinking about.
But your manners and your whatever mechanisms you have in your head to make you not say some wild shit.
Yeah.
Like I saw a fucking look, the best laugh I ever got or ever had or shared with somebody. My fucking roommate in college. Every Sunday night on ESPN they do some heartbreaking story or some sad shit.
They do.
That's when I started peeping this shit. Was back then when I said this shit. But we sitting there watching the joint. He on his side, I'm on this side, and then the dude is like in a wheelchair, but he comes out. He's like a team manager and shit. You know, high school football teams be having like, disabled people to,
About.
right. So,
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
Please,
So
don't,
this
laugh.
mo-
Please don't laugh right now.
dog, this shit was so funny. I'm about to hit this nigga up just to fucking be like, yo, remember this? But anyway, and we just sitting there watching it, and we both sitting there like watching it for real, like, damn, that's crazy. And so they roll him out to the field, and the people like get right next to him. They're gonna pick him up out the chair and walk him to the middle of the field.
Relax.
Oh my god.
Relax.
So I'm sitting there watching the joint, right? Me, my nigga Jelly, man. Shout out to Gels, bro. That's my old roommate, fucking from Jersey. So fucking that's my favorite roommate. Sorry, B. Sorry, fucking Ade, man. Love y'all niggas. But y'all niggas used to fight too
Niggas ain't
much.
watching this shit.
Nah, maybe.
Okay.
But so the motherfuckers they start walking him out there, right? And then the ESPN cameras pause down to his feet, and his feet is going like this. And I just instantly was like, "Oh, he's crip walking." So me and this nigga laughed that shit out for about an hour, bro. I'm talking about tears, son. Because we couldn't finish the shit, bro. Because it was like his feet, and his feet was in the perfect joint. And his feet was like like walking. I was like, oh, he's crip walking.
I'm gonna have to put somebody crip walking in this shit.
Son, that shit was so funny. I don't even know where I was going with that shit, bro. But it was so
How
dark.
comedy be,
But it's so dark.
place.
Yeah, it was very dark, and I was just like,
But it's still funny.
no, he's crip walking.
Hey, me too.
Because his feet was just like, but his feet was like, he was trying to walk.
They were like above the ground a little bit, or
I mean, he was catching dirt. I'll pull a clip up, son, if I can, but fuck it.
I'm sorry. I will laugh louder into the microphone.
No, just fucking talk into the motherfucker.
I was laughing. I didn't want to be you know. Oh,
Budweiser.
But
I think these are better than we think they are.
what?
These
These
mics?
mics? Yeah.
Mics are
No,
crispy.
I'm saying the arms are a little better than we think they are.
No. Well, I have to. I'll mess with it more.
People laugh at dark shit, man. Like the stuttering motherfucker.
Well, there's
that one's working like
This one's popping.
genius. Yeah.
And I just updated it.
well, it's on a wooden
Yeah,
stool.
you got the wooden
yeah,
stool.
he's got the stool.
We're working with
got
this
the
plastic
yeah,
like
hey,
the
man, stop.
plastic-
Hey, man, listen, man.
No
Hey, we're not
offense.
hating on the
Finna stop talking
table.
about this goddamn table
Thank you
before I
for the
flip this
table.
motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying?
What, like those old memes where he's just like flipping the table and shit?
Imagine.
I flipped this motherfucker.
This is satisfaction from flipping a table.
Oh man, there's some
It feels
satisfaction from destroying some shit.
It feels good.
I stomped out.
They have those, like, what is it? Those rage rooms or whatever?
There's one in Bethesda.
Yeah.
Or what? I don't know. What's the proper name for them? Like,
I think
Rage
Rage Room
Room.
is it.
no. It's not a rage
What the
room.
fuck else you call these, motherfucker?
It's like you know, you scream and
An
yell and you
angry
just
house.
break shit.
It's called a Papa John's.
No, yeah.
It's called a former Papa John.
Yeah.
It's called the stock room of a Foot Locker.
Hey, I did my time, all right?
We know.
You.
It's called my current
It's
job.
like a break room or
You
something.
did all the fucking time.
Listen.
When's the last time y'all raged out? Like just had like a moment.
It's been a while.
Just a-
When I snap, kirked out,
give me
spazzed
something.
out.
Give me something to break on some Limp Bizkit shit.
No,
I'm not a breaker. I just yell.
Nah, it's been a
while.
long time for me, too.
This guy yells.
I do yell.
Yells at us.
Would you rather me break something?
Yells at
Don't
me.
worry, we just
Yells
waiting
at
on
me.
the day. We just waiting on the day.
What, for me to yell?
No, for you to snap.
Just put me, like, powerbomb me
told
through the
you,
table.
Nigga be
Then
loading
hit
up
me in the head
he
with
be
the
loading up
camera.
a fucking rifle like Ned Flanders.
Nah.
Got
Gotta
the
put the
grip
scope.
stick-
Gotta put the scope diddly on the chopperino.
Chopperino.
That's you, bro. That's you, bro.
Chopperino.
The chopperino.
It's
a
got
tight
the
name.
what
That's
is
the
it,
Joker right there. You
The
gonna-
grips. The grips. God, I can't say it.
This motherfucker Jared's gonna quirk out like the Joker. You're gonna have some very direct, objective based.
Murray. I had a dream about that.
Oh,
fucking movie.
see, look,
All
his
right.
fantasies.
So, Mark,
Yes.
I know you and your brother are big movie buffs.
Yeah, I love movies.
Who is
movie buffs.
like movie buff?
Go.
It's who's the best villain ever? Like in any movie.
Goddamn.
In any movie?
Any movie.
Most obvious question.
Man, you know that's I don't
It's
know.
not an obvious
I don't
question.
know.
It's
I
like
don't
very
know.
blanket.
I don't know. I got a lot of favorite villains. You know, one of my favorite movies
Top
of all
three.
time.
Top three.
Well, one of my favorite movies of all time is definitely The Dark Knight. That when I seen it in theaters, I remember we was in the front row, it was sold out. I had to watch it
Doing
like
that
this.
shit? Yeah.
And I'm like, this movie's fucking incredible. Like, you know, say the Joker was
I
pretty
think I
ill.
was on the front row for that one too.
Yeah, that was when movies was popping.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like movies was a big deal.
Damn, that's crazy.
Who's a good villain, man? I don't know. I got a lot of favorites, man. You know, like one villain I did like was I did like the movie The Rock with
with
Ed,
Nicolas Cage.
Connery.
Oh, speaking of that, this is interesting. Not
No,
to
go
cut you
ahead,
off.
go ahead.
Interesting question I had earlier. Has Nicolas Cage done any fucking good movies?
Man, hell yeah.
I was
Bad
thinking about that,
Detective.
but I was thinking about that shit this week. Like,
Really? That's crazy.
but he's done movies that were like award winning, and
He done Nicolas Cage movies.
that's what I'm saying.
And
I
Con Air.
really was thinking about that shit.
Con
Like
Air, Con Air.
the movies
Con Air.
the wild ass movies that he makes now. It's like, yo, these movies are some shit.
He,
Like,
like, he know he need money. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not-
nah, but were them
Yeah.
movies back then better than these,
No,
or did they just have better actors?
they had better actors.
I mean, I'm
Well, it's
be
a
honest.
time. I think it's a time.
You had
of the-
John Malkovich in Con Air. You had fucking Dave Chappelle in Con
Oh, yeah,
Air.
yeah,
But Con- but Con-
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, yeah.
I'm not
Con
talking
Air
about
was
like
classic.
I'm not talking about like Con Air. I'm talking
Okay.
about like what was
Ghost
it? Leaving
Rider?
Las Vegas.
That was a
Las
good
Vegas.
movie.
That's
That was a
very
really good
fucking
movie.
What was
but-
the one where he was a paramedic in New York?
Oh, that's That's Martin Scorsese.
Waking Up the
movie, right?
Dead.
Something like that.
I don't think I saw that one.
Was it like Waking Up the Dead or some shit?
Yeah,
like that?
well, yeah,
Something like that.
he's a
Something like
paramedic
that,
and he
yeah.
doesn't sleep.
People
and all
are
this.
dying
yeah,
around
He
him.
starts hallucinating and shit.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe
a
I
good
did
movie.
see that.
It's
I
a
like
ve-
Nicolas Cage. I fuck with Nicolas Cage.
I did back in the day, but
He
like all the
became- but
new
he-
movies are shit.
Something he became something different.
Yeah.
You tell you fuck that bag.
I-
up.
you
That's
know what?
it is.
Or he's just getting the.
What fucked it up for me? Ghost Rider.
That movie's terrible.
That shit's horrible.
It's fucking terrible.
It's so bad that there
I
was a
didn't
sequel
dislike
to
it.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so bad.
without him. Wait, no,
He
was
wasn't
in
in
it. Oh,
He
he
was in
wasn't.
the sequel. I didn't even watch it.
You know
because
what
I
was
like,
good?
There's another movie.
What was
with
that
this.
movie where he was like locked in the building and there was like a boxing match? And I can't remember the name.
That just
of
sounds bad.
He
Some
is
of
locked in
his
building
some of his later.
Snake Eyes?
That sounds
Oh
like a
no,
UPN
it's
movie.
8mm.
No,
No,
It's called 8mm.
no,
Look it up.
It's not. It's called Snake Eyes.
It is Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
What's 8mm then?
that's
Eight-
what.
oh, that was a good one too. That
he
was
found- he was
are
finding
they- are they like-
snuff films.
Y'all remember
Yeah.
Ricochet with Denzel? I was talking to RJ about it.
Yeah.
Ricochet. We was Jamaican, and he's blowing up a helicopter.
Ooh, I don't remember.
Denzel. It's like Denzel's first movie. Like
All right, hold up. Let me find that.
Ricochet.
Oh,
He was
wow, I
doing
ain't
like
never seen
some. Yeah, I
He
gotta
did
find
a
that.
phony baloney Jamaican accent.
I saw when he did what was that movie? His first movie where he was like the white guy's fucking illegitimate son or some shit.
I have no idea.
He was like doing a bad Eddie Murphy impersonation.
Jesus.
It was pretty bad, but it was like pre Eddie Murphy. It was like his first movie. I sat and watched some of it. It's pretty
It's a
rough.
lot of bad movies. I'm not gonna lie.
Dog,
It's easy to make a bad movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, okay, so we're talking about bad movies. What's something that you've seen that you just it's horrible? Like,
My favorite bad movie is Battlefield Earth. Hands down. That's my favorite
that's
bad
a good
movie.
pick,
Yeah.
actually.
That's the shit with
I'm up-
Travolta, right?
Yeah,
John
that's
Travolta,
it. Yeah,
and then
it's with
what's-
John Travolta.
What's the dude with the eye? Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
That's a bad movie.
Forrest Whitaker is getting slapped up in every scene.
That's a bad movie.
What's this? I gotta put my fucking spectacles
Look,
on.
she looking at the Denzel stuff.
That's Ricochet. Yeah, Ricochet.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, you might have seen it like on UPN, like back in the day.
Denzel got some shit that he just not fuck with. He got some movie Denzel Washington.
What do you mean? What you say he does not? Fuck?
Like he wouldn't like bring him up. I've watched the interview with him.
Oh yeah,
I
because
feel like
And
Ricochet
he was-
one of them.
Yeah, it was a
Pelican Brief. No, Pelican Brief.
Pelican
Pelican
Brief was
Brief was
good.
alright.
bro.
Yeah,
Pelican
alright.
Brief was
Alright.
Pelican Brief was good, but that was the movie where he
It's a
was.
good 90s.
But that was the movie where he was like, I don't want to make this a sexual relationship between those two. They were originally trying to make it like them two hook up.
Him and what's her name? What's her name?
Yeah, Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Which would be understandable.
Oh, Pelican Brief.
But he didn't want that role to be sexualized because that would take away from something in the
From
movie.
him acting.
Well, not them acting. It would take away from the story. Like that's not what he's there for.
There was a little sexual tension between them.
Yeah,
In the movie, yeah.
yeah. But he
I like
was.
Julia Roberts.
But yeah, I mean that was fucking mid '90s Julia
She from
Roberts
the
too.
Lil Booty era.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Back when
Lil-
the shit was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that sidebar. You know what I'm saying? That Julia Roberts little offshoot. You got the Rachel McAdams's. She's under that Julia Roberts.
Under
Kinda,
the Julia Roberts.
like she kind of looks a little bit like that. What's the other bit? Hillary Swank is a little Julia Roberts ish.
I love 90s
I give you some.
actresses.
You know what I'm saying?
My
Like-
favorite
I
is
think
Sandra
what-
Bullock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sandra
that's-
Bullock.
that's a really- that's
She's
a
Sandra,
really
from
good one.
Arlington.
yep.
Yeah, she's from Arlington.
She's from the Earth.
She's a little.
She
She went to Wakefield. She's a little. Julia Roberts ish.
Yeah.
This is new movie coming out. I want to see with fucking Hillary Swank in the show.
Let's pull up Hillary.
Fucking Hillary Swank got 2 fucking Oscars and is about to be in this terrible movie with
That
Michael,
movie's insane.
with Michael Elliott.
Wait, she's in that. Away. Isn't that her that was in Away?
I don't know.
RJ saw it.
She's in the.
What?
So this movie.
Away.
Away?
I'm
Isn't that
trying to think,
Hillary
what is
Swank?
that?
This is
I've never seen this.
You
Oh.
fucking lying.
I have seen it. Oh yeah, that's that space shit that I forgot the name of it. That's
Oh, that movie's. Oh, that movie was wag,
no, it's not a
bro.
movie.
It's
It's
a show.
series. It's a
It's a
series
series,
on
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, it was wag as fuck.
No, I remember the show. I
Oh,
couldn't
she
remember
was.
the
She
name.
was.
Okay,
She was.
yeah.
She was a fucking.
I don't know. It was wag. I couldn't
yeah.
watch I watched one episode. I'm like, I'm good, man.
Nah, it's
I liked it.
it's
Only-
not
only
bad.
Picked up.
Only for the spaceship. No, I never.
Yeah.
picked
I
it.
like space shit. That's why I
Nah,
watch
she-
it.
I mean,
but there was very few spaceship. It was more like, oh, we're gonna talk about my
Yeah,
family
it's like-
being
yeah, it's too much
home.
rap.
Yeah, so there's
way
like
too much
like
rapping.
every episode there's like a conflict, and at the end of the episode it's like a resolution. Like there's no continuation.
The one I like on Netflix Space was the what's the family that gets lost in space?
The family that's good. Lost.
That's a remake though. That's a remake.
I like it's a remake, super remake.
Because Danger Will Rogers, I remember watching that shit growing up. Like,
remember the movie with the guy from Friends? What's his name? Joey from Friends. He was in the movie that came out in I think in the 90s. They made a Lost in Space movie.
Well, yeah, that shit was horrible.
Tim Allen was in that shit.
Was Tim Allen was in
Galaxy Quest. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking.
I remember Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Well,
they had Lost in Space with the dude from Friends, Joey from Friends, whatever his name is.
Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah, there's a movie. Yeah.
Danger was Robertson. Danger.
Hillary Swank.
Are you a Star Wars guy, man?
I was just about to say I started watching The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. You just started watching it yesterday?
Yeah, I started watching it yesterday. Cause I got Disney Plus like a couple days ago to watch The Simpsons. I was at my boy's house.
Yeah,
and he's watching The Simpsons.
But now you need to be on the fucking Mandalorian.
And now I'm like, I gotta say The Simpsons. I'm like, we watch something else.
Dude, The Simpsons. I'm so glad that that's on there. That's all I've been watching.
I'm happy they finally put Simpsons on something. Simpsons hasn't been on anything.
It was on Hulu.
The whole season, the whole
Oh,
what? I didn't know that.
Because they on Fox.
I don't see one for Matt LeBlanc. Oh yeah, here it is.
But I love The Simpsons. I grew up on The Simpsons and Seinfeld. Yeah. Like as a baby, I was watching that shit.
Seinfeld is so fucking funny.
I love Seinfeld.
You know what's crazy? I know I've probably said this before. I didn't appreciate Seinfeld until I got a little older.
Yeah.
Because like from 6 to 7, it was like 2 episodes of The Simpsons. And then you got Friends, and then Seinfeld, and then you got Primetime. And I was always worried about Primetime, like Cops, wrestling, whatever was coming on TV. Wrestling. So I always kind of tend to ignore it because whatever I was watching was like the half hour of anticipation up to that. And my dad never liked the show.
Okay. What, Friends?
No, we didn't watch Friends. I don't like Friends at all.
I never liked Friends. I did watch it a little bit. I just hated it.
It's not. I've watched it. I don't care for it.
Y'all understand? Y'all do know that like Friends is the white version of Living Single.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say.
Living Single.
Like literally, that show came out 6 months after Living Single.
Did it?
Yeah,
it's the same premise.
They stole the fuck out of it.
It's the same exact premise as Living Single.
I never
Ross and Rachel are dating, and then
just like the ball guy and this girl, right?
Yeah, Overton and I forgot.
But instead of being like some denying the shit, they actually like go in with no. Ross and Rachel was like the 2 lawyers,
like Max and the other dude,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Whatever his name was.
Yeah,
and then Overton was like Phoebe and maybe like if
Phoebe had nobody.
But it would be like if Phoebe and Joey was like together. You know what I'm saying? That's what that would be like.
2 of the dumbass niggas.
Right. The two hearts of the show. They're not dumb. Well, Phoebe was dumb. Like
Joey was dumb.
Smelly cats.
No,
I know that. I know
they were dumb.
cat.
But I'm saying Overton and what's the name weren't dumb people. They were just.
Well, Overton played like a doofus.
He was goofy, but he was a handyman. He could do his job, and Shorty was good.
He was like a simple man. I'll say that.
Right, and Shorty and his girl was country.
I'm a simple man.
That's all that was. Like they weren't fucking extremes like on Friends. But it's the same show.
You got extreme for the
yeah. I just never cared for that show. But Seinfeld, I would see it periodically, and like I thought some things were funny, but I didn't really understand the humor at the time.
If you watch it now, you're probably
Well, I recently watched or saw a couple episodes, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. And it's just like, oh, this show isn't really that bad at all.
He thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I had the biggest crush on Elaine to this day.
She's still hot.
Oh yeah, she from Bethesda.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
She filthy rich. Like her father was like a billionaire.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Growing up, her father was like a French billionaire.
Julie Louis Dreyfus.
Yeah. So she grew up rich as fuck her whole life.
Damn.
I'm talking about like billions.
So
I didn't even know that.
Just side
Seinfeld's opposed. It's all Freemasons. They all Freemasons. Like Jerry Freemason, George Freemason. Kramer was on a Freemason magazine.
What about Larry David?
Huh?
Larry David
super free. He Jewish. Super Freemason.
Oh shit.
Can I say Jewish on here?
Well, I mean, we said everything.
Yes, you anti-Semite. No, don't say that.
Yeah, but them dudes is they part of the. And I was watching one episode. Like not that long ago, and it was Kramer, and like I said, I went to Illuminati University, and I was high as shit, and I seen Kramer. He was doing like all these Illuminati signs, like in like a second. I was like, "Is this for real?" I'm like, "Am I tripping, or is he throwing it up?" Like,
how else did they get to that level?
Yeah, I don't know. I remember. You know what? I'm not mad at Kramer for that rant he did. Like you ever seen the I think Superbad? What's that movie with the RZA? They asked him about Kramer, and he's like, I'm not mad at Kramer. He's like, he's still my nigga. That's my man.
Actually, I know exactly what you're. I don't know the movie though,
What
but I
movie
know.
is that?
I don't
It's
know.
not Superbad.
It's not super bad.
Is it
It's
Samurai
40 year
Dog?
version, I think. It's not 40 year version because
And RZA
I
was
can't
in
remember.
That
Yeah,
was before that.
no, but I know the scene that
It's
you're
probably
talking
one of them
about.
Judd Apatow movies.
or was it
though.
a show? It was like a show.
I don't know. I just know Chappelle said he was like, I just look like a bad set.
Oh yeah, Chappelle. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like, I mean,
Chappelle
that
did
just
say
looked like a bad day at the office. Like he was
Yeah.
trying something and it just really didn't work.
Is it safe to say everybody's a little racist?
Yeah, for sure.
No, everybody has
Everybody
some
knows
kind of
that.
prejudice in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say racist. Oh, like,
It's like, no.
do that again.
Say it easy.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
bring my American.
That was American.
Yeah.
That was American.
Violently American.
Yeah. That was everybody's a little racist. And I feel like it's okay. It's okay. It's just don't hate like forever. You could be racist for a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be driving a Chinese lady, don't know what she's doing. Motherfucking Chinese lady. But I'm not going to, like, spit on Chinese people every time I see him. I said, like, you know,
Right.
yeah,
It's like you driving slow today.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I gotta get to work.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong?
And
with
you
you?
happen to be Chinese. Like, you know what I'm saying? You happen to be Chinese. It's not personal, but.
Would that be more like prejudice than racist? Though?
What is it?
That's stereotyping.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
This-
Yeah,
those
well,
two
stereotyping,
words
yeah,
are-
yeah.
But is it a stereotype if it's happened? If she's driving slow and she happens to be Asian, just because you assume she's Asian doesn't
look.
make it a stereo. I mean, doesn't make it
So, look.
a stereotype, right?
My bad. I gotta, what you said. So my mom would get the DMV, right? And she used to do the test driving. And she said that she got to a point where she will refuse to get in the car with Asian people. And then one of her coworkers actually died. And this is the DMV in Lawrence.
Oh,
They
shit.
died doing a test drive around right there
Just
from a Chinese
yeah,
lady.
but that whole area is kind of like dangerous, especially Route 1 when you try to pull out
Yeah.
on that shit. That's
She said that basically with the Chinese lady, she just hopped out on Route 1 somewhere without looking and got T-bones. And the other person died. The lady lived. So
that's a horrible place to do test drive.
It is by far probably the worst place in the area to do it.
probably the best.
Good God.
Probably the most
Here, you want to
efficient.
just hop right on the highway? Like, Jesus Christ.
Look. Either you live or you die. If you die, you don't get your license. But if you live,
Well, when I got my
live to
license,
drive another day.
when I got my license, I was with two other students,
Interesting.
and it's
what
very
year? What year was this?
2006 or
Oh, I
7.
thought you were gonna say like 77.
77 now. I ain't that fucking old. And I remember, like, I guess the biggest task for us was to go down 95 South to Woodbridge.
Jeez, you don't do kids. You don't put kids on the
That is
fucking
a tricky,
highway.
that's a
bro.
tricky one if you don't know how to drive.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
so no.
it's
I
true.
mean, driving has always been pretty
I like
easy to
driving,
me,
but, yeah.
pretty second
Me too.
nature.
I feel
I
like
don't.
me too,
I've
yeah.
never had any issues learning or picking anything up. But I remember just initially, you would drive around the neighborhood to pick up the other students, and then you get on 95 to go drop somebody else off, and then you would come back up the highway.
That's a lot of shit.
But in living in this area,
But
if you can drive on the highway, like I guess coherently, because I know a lot of people don't do that, then you're pretty certified, right? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like, if you can drive on 95 during rush hour, or whatever that may be,
Drivers are
you could probably handle regular roads.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with speed. That's all about patience.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
Rage. I'm a rage ball on fucking 295. Just traffic.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like I was driving earlier, fucking 495 in Virginia and 495 in PG County is so different.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's like stupidity in VA that is like aggression in Maryland.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's you gotta, and it switches like this.
Well, I'll take the stupidity
All
over
you gotta
that
do is look at the
aggression.
plate. As soon as they pass you, all you gotta do is look at the plate. Or if they don't pass you, you look at the.
Honestly, I fall back when I'm at a spot. Cause I could bust moves. I ain't gonna lie. Behind the wheel, I'm ill. But right nowadays, if I see some shit going on, I slow down.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
guess what? They gonna fuck up farther up the road, and then like you know what? I told y'all, motherfuckers.
You could be the best driver, but on the road is other drivers. You can't account for them.
Defensive driving.
Yeah, so you know. And when I see somebody bust a move like cut off 5 lanes, if they do it right. There's a way to do it right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall back. But if somebody do some crazy shit that's gonna get everybody killed, then I don't know.
Yeah, if you hit that signal on your way over, I got you. Like,
Yeah, and
and
then
at least
over-
stop at one lane real quick. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
Exactly.
I
Do
don't
it
fuck
smooth.
with you.
Yeah.
There's a courtesy to it, right?
There's a courtesy to it.
There's courtesy to it.
Yeah, that voice is crispy.
No, there you go. Well, these are the new mics. Here at the Mad Scientist Lab podcast, we sound sexier than ever. All right. I like the sound of my own voice. Oh, my goodness.
I feel like it might be time to take us home.
It's that radio voice you've been looking for all your life.
My whole life, I guess. All right. Are we taking it home?
I guess we're taking it home.
I had a great time.
It's all right. It's all right.
You got one more story you want to throw out?
What kind of story y'all want to hear?
I don't know, man. I know we did some wild shit, but anything that is
I got stories for days.
Didn't you get like shot in the leg and then
I got shot in the leg.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I remember you said you got shot in the leg, right? Yeah. And then you were like showing us like the wound, and there was like a wound below it, and we were like, "Yo, what is that?" And you were like, "Yeah, some fire ants bit me," or something like some wild shit like that.
What?
Yeah,
I got bit by fire ants, but I don't know if it's related.
Nah, but you just had like the gunshot wound in your leg or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got shot in the leg, man. I got shot in the leg when I was like 15 years old. On Halloween that year, it was
Halloween fell on the weekend.
Yeah,
it was a weekday, but it was a wild because it's a wild story because this is the year Katrina happened.
Oh shit!
So I was living in Orlando, and when Katrina happened, I had an uncle in Miami, and he was driving towards Louisiana. Where I had an aunt over there, and he stopped by my father's house, my father's brother at the time, to pick up some guns. So allegedly after that happened, a gun went missing. And then my father kept asking me, he's like, "Hey man, I'm missing my 380, man. You know anything about it?" I did it. I'm like, "I don't know anything about it." And then like a couple weeks, like a couple days later, he's like, it's like, "Hey man, if you got this, let me know." And I did it. I'm like, "I don't got it." And then like a couple days later, like my room was fucked up, everything all over the place. And I'm like, "Man, like, what's going on?" He's like, "Well, I just want my gun back." I'm like, I don't got it. And then I get kicked out the house.
Oh, shit.
They swear I had the gun. I remember at the time my father was, he was dating this woman. They got married, but they weren't married at the time. And she's from Miami, straight out of Dade County. She had class with Trick
black?
Daddy. Yeah, she's black as a fuck. And she was like, "Man," she's like, I can give you $1,000. Just tell me where it's at. Like, they trying to butter me up.
Damn.
And I'm just like, damn. Now I'm like, man, I need to find this shit.
Like, go down the street and buy one.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, I need to find this gun. Like, it's $1,000. I'm like 15 at the time. $1,000 is $1 million when you're 15. Like, $1,000 is like is a house and a car and everything you want, nigga. Like gold chain, everything. So I'm like, I don't got it. So I end up getting kicked out the house. I'm so blown because I might have nothing to do with this. I don't even know what's going on. So it's Halloween, and I'm chilling with my friend, and then my father, because it was just me and him at the time, he would be at work, so we could just chill in my, even though I was kicked out, we used to go over back to my house and chill in the back, smoke weed, hang out, blah, 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 because I knew what time he was coming. So I'm back there, and we out there hanging out, and we in the backyard, and my boy, like, he sits down on this chair. He's like, "Man, your chair fucked up." He moved, and then another nigga sitting down. He's like, "Yo, something wrong with this chair." And he go underneath it, pull out the gun. And he's like, "Bro, it's just a gun under here." And I'm like, "Oh shit, that's the gun they talking about." So I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm about to get paid now." And like, "Nah, I got it, we good."
But you got it though.
Yeah, now I'm like, man, I'm like thinking about all the shit I'm gonna buy. I'm like, yeah, shit, I'm about to buy a laptop, I'm gonna buy a whip.
They just think you bought the shit back.
I'm gonna come to school. I'm like a 9th grade. I'm gonna come to school and stun on these bitches. Like I'm gonna buy 6 tall tees. Like I'm good. So
$20.
Yeah, so
$20.
Yeah, so we went to the woods. We tried to bust it. It kept jamming. We tried to bust it off, and it kept jamming. Then we go back to the my father's house, and we in the back. It's like a back patio, and fucking everybody was like, "We're gonna go home. We're gonna come back real quick. It's Halloween, so there's a lot of people out. So it's me, my boy from New York, and like these 2 Mexican niggas from the neighborhood. And my boy from New York is like, "Man, my father was in the military. He used to take guns apart and put them back together. And, I could do it too. Just time me."
I already know what happened.
So I'm like, "All right, bet." So he do it. He put it back together, take it apart, put it back. I'm timing him. Then he did it. He's like, "When you stop the clock, when I cock it back."
Oh.
So he did it. So the 3rd time he did it, he cocked it back. It go off. Pow.
First of all.
And then I'm just like,
go ahead.
I'm like, oh. And then one of the Mexican niggas jump up. I'm like, "Oh shit, he shot the Mexican nigga." And then like I'm like, "Nah," and then it's like all kind of like slow motion. And then like I look on the ground, there's blood all over the ground, like underneath me, like a bunch of blood like splattered. I'm like, "Oh shit, there's blood on the ground." And then I look again, I look at my leg, and I see blood coming out like a faucet. I'm like, "Oh shit, I got shot." So I fucking fall down. I'm like, "Yo, you shot me, bro." And then like I'm fucking leaking, and then like my boy break into the house. I got locked out. Like,
You got hit with a 380 too, bro.
Well, it was a 380 revolver. It was an automatic, which is small bullets.
Okay.
Not like the 380 with the revolver. The shit was. I want to have no leg. I was skinny like this back in the day. I was skinny little black nigga. So. Fuck it, cause my man, like, he started wrapping the towel on my leg. He's like, bro, all I feel is your bone. Like, and then the police show, I'm like, yo, he's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, call the ambulance. I'm like, so the police come. So I'm like, fuck, and my boy's like, he's like, fuck it, man. He's like, you gonna send me to jail? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna say I shot myself. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't worry about it. You know, real nigga alert. So anyway, so I'm like, so the police come. Like, what happened? I'm like, I shot myself. They start clowning me. He's like, oh, you stupid motherfucker. Like, and there's like Philly blunts around and shit. He's like, oh, you smoking weed? She's so like, you such an idiot. I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't shit. And then I end up going to the hospital, and bro, they ain't seen me for like 6 hours. My shit was leaking. Like, they changed my Band-Aid like 4 times. It was like leaking over the floor. I'm in a wheelchair and the shit kept dripping. Like, everywhere I would go, there'd be like a little line of blood everywhere.
Damn.
And then when they saw me, they just gave me some aspirin because the bullet went right through my leg.
Why the fuck would they give you aspirin? That's the worst thing.
I'm a kid.
What I'm saying,
They
like,
can't give me morphine. They, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
Not
wild.
without a
Because
I was like 15.
but aspirin it'll make you bleed.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if they gave me aspirin. They gave me this like over the counter.
Oh,
pain.
all right.
It could have been Tylenol.
My bad. I was about to get mad.
I
at
didn't know we had a doctor in the
I was about to get mad at the system. I'm like, wait a minute, man. This aspirin you need to clot your blood.
Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, and I was shot, man. I was shot. I was the coolest kid in school. Yeah, I got shot right here in my left leg, man. And you know, and that was that. That was it.
So wait, what'd your folks say about the gun though? They thought you had it.
So yeah. So anyway, so here's what happened. Like, when the police were there, my father comes home from work. Like, no, he don't even know what's going on. He see anything at the house. He probably thought I was dead. And he see me in the stretcher. He looking at me like, you stupid motherfucker. That's the look he gave me. He's like, you stupid motherfucker. And then, like, I remember I seen him a couple of days later. He was like, you stupid motherfucker. You took my gun. You shot yourself. And I was so mad as a kid. You know you mad as a kid. You snap sometimes. I'm like, you left the gun out. Y'all shot me because of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I finally spazzed. That's like probably the last time I spazzed out. And I seen him think about it. And he was like, And then he told me later, he said, you know what? I did leave the gun out. He said when my uncle came, he put the gun. My father a paranoid nigga. Like, he keep guns on him. He put the gun underneath the seat cushion and just forgot about it.
So he remembered what
Because I forgot to mention, one thing he did do, I was smart. Because the gun was missing for like 3 weeks. He called the police and said, and what he did, he had a gun box and he fucked it up. I shouldn't be saying this.
Basically, somebody stole the gun.
Yeah, somebody stole the gun.
Yeah.
He didn't fuck with the gun box. So anyway, so I got shot by my boy. You know, we straightened it out. And you know, it was just like one of them fucking Dare commercials. Don't smoke weed and play with guns.
Just say no. First of all, kids, when you're cleaning guns,
why are you taking the gun apart when it's loaded?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
make sure the chamber's clear.
Yeah. You was so funny. We was in the woods, and I think about it to this day. Niggas was like playing with the gun like this while I was loaded, like while everyone was in a circle like this.
How many?
Like,
okay,
should I shoot it?
I want to know how the fuck
You know
did he take it apart like 3 times,
He did.
4 a time, with a round still in the chamber?
No. It wasn't around in the chamber. I think what he did when he cocked it back, he had his finger on the trigger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when he cocked it back,
so he put a loaded magazine in the gun.
Yeah, he put a loaded magazine. When he cocked it back, he probably
even
was
worse,
squeezing the trigger, so the hammer went off
straight away.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, shot, round went off. I had the bullet somewhere. I found the bullet like months later.
You don't clean guns with rounds.
Yeah, man,
the fire.
Like I said, we was like 14, 15 years old.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, for the fans listening.
Yes, for anybody else out there, don't do that.
It's proper gun. It's super gun etiquette. Like to this day, I know a lot of gun etiquette. You know, a lot of people don't know gun etiquette. People go to the range, like, hey, look, taking pictures to Facebook. You know,
it's the worst. I've seen some horrific shit.
That shit will blow your fucking head off. Like, you ever saw the story?
People don't know.
There was a girl. It was a girl. There's a nigga. He and I think it was in California. He had a shooting range in the desert. He had a fucking Uzi, and he let a little girl.
Oh yeah, she was like 9 or something. She was real small.
And
I remember that.
She shot the nigga up.
Yeah,
he died. No jokes aside.
Because she couldn't handle the recoil.
Yeah, exactly.
And it went right to his face.
Yep, fucked him up. That's what I'm saying. Guns ain't no joke. You know,
Nope.
I had a phobia for guns for a minute, but now I'm good.
I love guns.
I had a phobia too, and I shook that shit.
Yeah,
I love guns.
You already know what time it is with me.
Yeah,
got that CC.
TC.
Get your ass shot.
Did you see that video that
Yeah, I saw that dumbass shit. Like, what the dude just wanted to shoot.
No, I get it, but you see my analysis of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning toward telling you like get more training.
You think I would do that?
No, I didn't say you would do that. I'm just saying like you need to constantly be training.
Well, I understand.
It's a that.
But in that situation,
to me, is a high responsibility.
Well, the one thing that I noticed off break is dude had a rifle, so he can only move that shit so fast.
I agree.
So if I chose to shoot him,
the only problem with that situation, I might put the video up.
It'd be wild. It would be wild.
My thing in that situation, it was just that there was not a very clear point where he could have shot without hitting somebody else. Until they approached him directly,
exactly.
That's when he should be drawing.
You're talking about that guy
in like a little pizza place or some shit.
I think it looked like a Chipotle almost.
Nah, it wasn't Chipotle. It was like
I didn't see that.
It was like this burger place.
I'm gonna play it.
But
in the post joint.
Well, you saw what I said though, right? He went in
so.
his pocket twice. Because I guess when they came in, they were like, "Yo, like first of all, dude comes in with a rifle."
Why was the light on though? Is what I'm trying. The flashlight.
Because he was fumbling with it when he pulled it out of his fucking holster.
Yeah, see, he don't train. That's my point.
But he's
probably nervous and shit too.
But if you conceal and carry, if you have a concealed and carry,
you need to be training.
But you also, why do you need a light?
Yeah, he don't need a light.
What you need a light for?
He probably was just new to the gun game. He got the joint.
Oh, he was a nerd, bro.
He just got the joint with the light on, the laser on it.
He got all the toys.
Yeah, exactly.
He got all the
guy at the gun shop was like, you know what you need, boy?
Yeah, exactly.
You need a laser.
You need to see the
so you can get that shit on target. And that motherfucker don't know how to shoot shit.
Then he had the shit behind him. Like,
no, there's nothing wrong with that because that's how I carry it.
Yeah, but
I carry mine.
I got you.
But I also train.
You gotta practice like that though.
But you can see when he drew.
I'm trying to switch to the front.
We saw when he drew the gun.
I think
like,
they call it appendix.
The appendix in the front.
Yeah,
that's where I will keep mine.
That's what I'm gonna switch to that. But then you gotta practice because you gotta practice reloading from that point. Like I'm used to here and then reload from the side and then.
I'd rather pull from the front or just underarm sling, like just straight up. Like if I'm just.
That's like old school though. That's like Miami Vice.
I'm an old school type cat. I'm an old school type cat. Like I ain't trying to draw fast. I'm just trying.
No, you want to draw fast.
I'm talking about if I'm wearing it up here.
Oh, that dude needed to draw fast.
That's what. Yeah, and the best time he could have got him was when they was walking up toward
him. That's what I said. That was the only chance he had.
You shoot the gunman. But
then the gunman was in the back. The other dude that came toward him didn't have no gun. It was only the one guy with it.
Then I wouldn't draw down on him because the guy with the gun is back over there.
And he had it down. Yeah, and he had it down. But if you pull it out, there's at least a threat there. And then if the other guy pulls out, all right, then now I can start busting.
If he ups that fucking rifle and shoots at me, I got all these people standing next to me.
My thing, you're not supposed to pull nothing out unless you're ready to shoot.
Yeah, like
well, exactly.
If you robbing us, you ran down on us.
He got you.
You got it.
Yeah. What can you really do?
You got a rifle, dog. You ain't really trying to hurt nobody for real.
And it's probably it looked like a 20.
He had like a rifle.
A rifle.
Yeah. I'm
like 100.
I'm gonna post a video.
Like a little cheap little rim shot joint. Like a little.
Like he got
basically. It was basically like a pellet gun that you got.
Like one of those memes you see on Facebook,
right?
Where they got the old rusty revolver and it's like somebody pull up,
right?
And they just start roasting you and shit.
I wouldn't draw.
I went to West Virginia not that long ago, man. You know they sell guns at the motherfucking flea markets.
Oh yeah, that's a whole.
West Virginia's a different world.
It's not that. It's not too different here. Like here,
West
you can go to gun shows. Yeah, you can go to gun shows and buy shit for nothing. And you can still sell. Like I could sell. Not that I would.
I hope them shit is cheap.
I could sell one of mine to one of these dudes and not have to worry about shit.
Shit's gonna be cheap next because they canceled the last one.
Oh. Nah, guns is up right now.
Yeah, guns is up.
Guns is super up.
But that was because
ammo.
That was because of the
ammo for sure.
That was because of the what's the name?
That's the elections, COVID,
right?
I don't know. People still scared because of the COVID shit.
But I'm saying the last gun show was canceled, so the motherfuckers still sitting on shit. I mean, they probably still selling.
Those are just shops. They're all shops. They just set up.
I know, but they look for that show money is different.
Yeah,
it is.
Because it's quick. I guarantee it's quick, almost guaranteed.
It's less paperwork too.
Oh, you don't got man, that shit's
super
crazy.
less paperwork.
That's why next gun show's in January. I'm gonna go get my little boo.
Gonna be masked up.
Man, I had a great time with you guys.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Take us home,
You know what?
RJ.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was perfect time because I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. All right. So, all right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 71
Did you just do a take?
I guess. I don't know.
Go ahead.
71 of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. As always, it is I, RJ the Booze Hound, along with Jared, the visual mad scientist, and our good friend Greg. Just Greg. And Marcus, thank you so very, very much, man. Seriously, for coming over. It's nice to hang out with you and have a good time with you, man.
You got to come by again because
We'll do it.
we got a couple of stories that we need to work back in there somehow.
Anytime, let me know.
Sure.
But thank you everybody for always listening, for watching, liking, subscribing. Please leave a comment.
iTunes, please review on iTunes
Yeah, please review
and leave a comment,
Yeah, just make us feel needed, like we need you.
especially iTunes.
All right, so we will see you guys next week, and thank you so much. And we are going to.
We're on Spotify, just like Joe Rogan.
We're on Spotify. We are moving up in the
And Pandora.
world.
We're everywhere.
Yeah.
In India. Shout out to the Indian folks.
Yeah.
All right, we're out.
Yeah, it's mad, baby. Let's go.
Peace,
All right.
folks.
I'ma hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.